We are live, people. We are live. My name is Alam. Welcome to another In Motion Football live stream today. We got a watch along. We got Lions Chargers. I'm tuning in right now, or I'm tapping in with you guys right now at the end of the 1 o'clock games. 1 o'clock my time, of course. And there's some drama going on. Green Bay Pittsburgh just ended. Crazy, crazy, crazy ending. Um, Obviously Pittsburgh gets the win on a pick on the goal line at the end of the game. The ending of something else ended in a crazy manner. But Baltimore Cleveland looks like it's going to be quite the finish, and Houston Cincinnati right now is something else. This finish is amazing. It's truly like I I thought the game was over. So I thought the game was over. Then Stroud threw a pick. Then Cincinnati got the touchdown and then got all the way down the field again on that second drive. And then I thought the game was over for the other way, right? I thought, who's hurt? Yeah, so what the hell? Who is that? I'm not sure who's hurt right now, Cincinnati. But yeah, I thought the game was over. I thought Cincinnati was going to score a touchdown and end the game. And then as weird things happen, now Houston looks like they're about to kick a field goal at the end to potentially win the game. Truly, truly crazy stuff going on in Cincinnati right now. I still can't see who that is that got hurt, but it looks like a bad injury. It looks like Houston's going to get this win. I'm watching Chargers Lions right now. There's so much white on the field in this uniform matchup. They could have switched this up. This would have been a good matchup for the Chargers to wear their navy blue. But alas, I guess not. Now I'm seeing on Red Zone that Jameis Winston is doing something. He's in the game, potentially leading a comeback. I lied. Never mind. They panned to his game to show him throwing a pick. But madness to end the 1 o'clock games. We probably won't have a whole lot worth watching in the other games, in the 4 o'clock games. I think Detroit Chargers is the only one worth watching, but we will have our eyes on that. Jamison Williams touchdown. I see a Jamison Williams touchdown. There's a flag on the play, but Lions first drive of the game. They go down the field, make it look easy. Looks like Houston is going to get this field goal kicked off now. I haven't been paying attention to what's going on there because of all the other drama. 5 seconds to go. No timeouts left in the game. Kick from 38 to win the game. This isn't Fairbairn. This is Amendola, who missed a kick for Arizona to win a game last year. He puts it through. Houston wins the game at the death, as they would say in footy. But what a crazy game. I'm gonna get this off the wall because it's messing up the StreamYard. But what a game. Man, Cincinnati, death taxes in Cincinnati going 5-4. It's cash money. It's 100% cash money. Amendola really, he tried to miss that. He really tried to miss that one. Ooh. Wait, it's 3rd and 23? That must have been a holding call then. See, I keep having to go back and forth. End up missing a whole lot. The Browns are only down 1 with the ball. That's crazy. Fake sneak. That was sick. Throw to the flat to the running back. That was a sick play. So yeah, I'm gonna be watching Baltimore, Cleveland. Actually, I'll slant towards the 2 finishes of the early games. Then I'll focus my attention on Detroit. As that becomes the only game worth watching. Jahmyr Gibbs handoff in 3rd and 23, and wow, gets a good chunk of yards. Had a head of steam going. Just the side of the field they ran right into the sideline. I think they ran to the short side of the field there. Deshaun Watson strip sack. Cleveland recovers. The back and forth nature of these games is actually crazy. No bullshit. Jeez. Every time I feel like I have a grasp on what's going on, something crazy happens. Cleveland just they got a big first down. Next play, strip sack. Now it's 2nd and 19, and now it looks like Baltimore might see this ball. And then just like that, bang, 17-yard play to Amari Cooper. We're now in 3rd and 2 again. It looks like this is going to be a sticky one. Now, that being said, Baltimore's defense is definitely the defense you would want on the field in this kind of a situation. So if you're a Baltimore fan, you'd feel good about that. But otherwise, man, it is what it is. Like, when you're up 14 on a team and then you concede 13 and they have the ball at the end of the game, like, the script writers usually write that script one way. Oh shit. It looks like New Orleans has the ball back. So after throwing a pick, they got the ball back with a chance to tie the game. Oh, we got Kyler snaps. I'm watching Red Zone, people, by the way. We got Kyler snaps. First play of the game, has to scramble to his right, throw it out of bounds. But hey, he looked normal, Kyler, scrambling there. But I think that's a 3 and out. Yeah, that was 3rd down. That's tough. That's tough. Jeez, it's a tired stream for me so far. I'll get a scoreboard pulled up. Here we go. So there we are. We got a scoreboard so that anybody watching this on replay gets a feel for where I'm at in the game. So yeah, while we're going to be tuning into Lions Chargers as that becomes the focus, we have 2 pretty crazy endings going on in the games right now, with Minnesota New Orleans being a game that looked like a blowout and is now a 1-score game with a backup quarterback chasing, a potential win. And obviously Baltimore Cleveland, another crazy game, looked like a blowout. Now the team that was getting blown out is in the game. So this is what goes on on a Sunday in the NFL that people like and enjoy. This is why we football people. Herbert takes the field. They're doing the graphic showing 0 playoff wins, man. We don't have to slander for no reason. Whoa, Cleveland got to the... Oh, right. I stopped watching Red Zone. Cleveland got to the other side of the field. What the hell happened? On 3rd and 2, they got 6 yards. I'm still having to see. Oh, okay. Then Deshaun Watson scrambled to the edge of field goal range. Okay, so Baltimore has to start considering taking timeouts here. It's getting to around that time. If I'm Cleveland, for the sake of clock management here, I'm trying to run the ball on 1st down. We'll see what happens on 2nd down, depending on how many yards you get. But I'm running the ball on 1st down, and at least putting Baltimore in a position where they have to burn a timeout. They keep going away from that Baltimore game on red zone to other games. Wait, Clayton Tune is back in the game. What happened? Is that just for the sneak? Was that purely just a fourth down thing? All right, we'll keep an eye on that one. Cleveland. Oh yeah, they took a timeout. All right, so 1st and 10 at the edge of field goal range. Again, I'm thinking first down, you run the ball. You force Baltimore to take a timeout or let 40 seconds get burnt off the clock. See how many you get on first down and then go from there. So first down, they hand it to Jerome Ford. This is a perfect result, damn near. Gets 8 yards. And the referees are letting this pile get pushed. And they push the pile. Where are they going to spot this ball? They push it 12 yards down the field. Holy shit. So now it's like a 45-yard kick. Baltimore probably takes a timeout. But Baltimore's in a situation now where regardless of how they play it, Cleveland's going to kick the ball at the end of the game for this win. It's just a matter of how close the field goal is going to be. But barring a turnover or a random stoppage on the clock because of like a passing attempt or something, you're probably going to see Cleveland kicking the ball at the end of the game. That was a huge, and I mean huge run right there. And you can see the Cleveland offensive line, they're gassed. They are gassed about that. They are super gassed. Yeah, so Baltimore burned a timeout. Yeah, Cleveland just has to run the ball from this point onwards. So Baltimore is probably anticipating it, but honestly, it doesn't matter. You can probably get this to be around a 45-yard kick pretty easily, and that's like I don't think you risk a whole lot to make that potentially a shorter kick. So yeah, run on first down, 107 to go. Baltimore takes their final timeout, and we go from here. Herbert, Eckler, incompletion on 3rd and 2. Once again, just the Chargers need to just do weird shit on these kind of plays. 3rd and 2, you shouldn't have to throw to the flat to your running back. Craziness. So Josh Dobbs for the win. Gets tackled. But nonetheless, Minnesota will be able to get this clock down to around 14 seconds and decide what they want to do on 4th down. That's the only thing here is like the main objective is to just not turn the ball over. So you know what? Maybe even instead of putting the field goal formation out there, just doing something even like hassle-free on 4th down. Like a shotgun snap, get the quarterback to run around a bunch, then just chuck it through the back of the end zone with a bunch of arc, kill a bunch of time, give New Orleans one play. Sheesh, this would be a crazy win for Cleveland, man. This would be a really, really big win. 3rd and 4, Cleveland. And they're just going to move the ball to the middle of the hashes. That's all they did on this play. They'll take a timeout with probably around 3 seconds to go, and we run the final play of the game. Will be interesting to see what happens. Dustin Hopkins, been having a good year. Obviously, I think they drafted a young kicker and he sucked, so they had to get this guy. Yeah, they drafted Cade York. He sucked. They got Hopkins. I think they traded for Hopkins at the end of training camp. And here they are. Here they are with a chance to win a game in Baltimore. With all that shit that Roquan was talking, a chance to win a game in Baltimore, put yourself at 6-3. Dude, Cincinnati's last in the division again. I just realized because Pittsburgh's gonna get that win. They got that win to go to 6-3. Cleveland might get this win to go 6-3. Baltimore will be still 7-3, and the Bengals will be 5-4 as usual, but in last place this time. Dustin Hopkins kicking the ball from 40 yards, middle of the hash, 3 seconds to go, game on the line. This will be the last play of the game. Puts it up and puts it through. Game over. Cleveland wins. What a finish there, people. What a finish. I can't believe that. Now, going to the Saints here, the Saints will get an opportunity to heave a ball. A Hail Mary on the last play. Jameis gets the ball up. Oh, boy. Ball bounced off the Hail Mary. Could have been caught by a Saint had there been a Saint positioned well enough. Wait, there's a flag in Cleveland? Okay, they picked it up. Cool. Those games are over. The 1 o'clock games are over. The midday games are upon us. We have football, people. We have football. We have 4 games. We got Lions, Chargers, Falcons, Cardinals, Commanders, Seahawks, and Giants, Cowboys. Obviously, I'm not particularly moved by any of these games but Lions, Chargers, but I guess seeing Kyler's first snaps would be cool. They're showing he's in third and 25 now at the edge of field goal range. It would be something else for the Cardinals to get this win here. That probably solidifies Caleb to Chicago realistically. Because boy, Carolina is going to lose a lot of football games. You got 3-3 with the Lions and the Chargers. Jared Goff getting 8 yards on first down to Amon-Ra. Ooh, really bad throw from Kyler on 3rd and 25. Either that or a miscommunication. Marquise Brown. Ball's nowhere close to him. Former Eagle, Kentavious Street. Good pass rush on that play. 2nd and 3. Play action. Goff. A lot of contact there looking for Amon-Ra. They're going to call that. Asante Samuel, he began to celebrate, turned around, saw the flag. It said in that they are going to not give him credit for the play he made there. There was a lot of contact, though. I don't have a whole lot of complaints with that flag. Although what I will say, that's probably not pass interference. That's probably illegal contact because I think the foul was before the pass was thrown. Jahmyr Gibbs. We've gotten started for the other 2 games. You got Giants, Cowboys. Tommy DeVito out there to get sacrificed against this Cowboys defense. Toss to Gibbs. I think there was a place that had that game at an 18-point spread as well, by the way. I think somebody had an 18-point spread for this Cowboys-Giants game. I was kind of tempted to get the Giants covering for 18 because, not even because of the team, just the disrespect. Oh, shit. Jahmyr Gibbs is going to score this. Oh, my God. What a touchdown run. Give it to him. Give it to him. Nah, man. What a play. So that whole play design was to the right. Cuts it all the way back to the left. Okay, they got to show a better angle of when he stepped out because I think that might be a touchdown. Well, they marked him out at the 1. There's no challenge. Handoff to Gibbs. They get him his touchdown. Lions offense is rolling. Chargers defense is not showing that they have the answers for this offense. I don't know how the Lions didn't score on their last drive. I think the holding penalty really wrecked the drive, but yeah, people. Lions offense looks good. Chargers defense looks like they're going to be in for a long day. And yeah, no demo at all. But Jahmyr Gibbs showing he can get it done in short yardage situations. Looks like it's 6-0 Washington. So it's Washington against Seattle, Washington. It's the Washington Bull, and so far the Commanders are up 7. Oh, was this a long touchdown? Oh shit! That that little dump off there really scored. Brian Robinson from deep, just outrunning a couple guys there. Bang! Oh, missed the extra point off the upright. 6-0 in Washington. 10-3 in LA for Detroit. So I got Red Zone on at the same time that I got the Lions Chargers game on. I'm seeing a bunch of these replays I've already seen, but now they got us back in Dallas. Again, like that's the thing with the Giants. No, they don't have the team to cover the 18. But I just think the sheer disrespect should do something. Like you gotta do something when Vegas disrespects you like that. Like at least cover. What's going on, Jared Brown? I'm trying to look at that picture and see what is that. Is that a Diamondbacks? Looks like a Diamondbacks logo. Are you a Cardinals fan? Kyler's back. Don't have to watch random quarterbacks play. Yeah, we got the Cardinals playing the Falcons. So far, obviously the Cardinals in the lead. I don't think Atlanta's touched the ball yet, have they? Oh, they have. They've done 2 3-and-outs. Or I mean 1 3-and-out, but they just got their first down of the game. But yeah, interesting place for a team like Arizona to be. I'm assuming if you're a Diamondbacks fan, you're probably a Cardinals fan. At some point, a decision is going to have to be made about the quarterback position. But whether you go with a young prospect or whether you go with Kyler, but there's a lot of draft capital in Arizona. So whatever route they go, pretty good chance that they're going to have enough resources to make the vision happen. It's just about whether they actually execute it properly. But yeah, shout out to everybody who's watching this live right now. Shout out to everybody that might be watching this on replay after the fact. Both kind of viewership is appreciated, and if you appreciate what we're doing here at In Motion Football, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. 2 very important forms of engagement for the growth of a YouTube channel. And if you're not familiar with how these interactive watch-alongs go, the same way Jared is in here putting comments in the chat, the audience is a part of the show. So you guys can ask questions, you guys can put comments and just like opinions and thoughts in the chat, and like we can get a conversation going based on that, or obviously based on the game. So that's what we're doing here, people. Second down for LA, incompletion on first down. Rico Dowdle gets to damn near to the goal line. I don't know who that edge rusher is. It looked like Thibodeau. He had a rough time. He had a really rough time. Herbert. Oh my God, Herbert. Is that a pick? That is a pick. Oh my God, Herbert. On a throwaway, a Lions DB makes a crazy catch on the sidelines. That looked like Pollard. They marked Dotto down at the 5. Pollard to the goal line. That's Joseph. 1 foot. Shin. Yeah, that's a catch. Bijan in the open field. Gets it going. I think they're like the other team's 20 now. That's a hell of a catch there by Joseph, man. What a play. What a play. Dak rolls right, finds CD. CD. Oh my God, gets his head driven into the ground by 27. Pinnock. It's 3rd and goal. Oh, they're showing these Bijan high school highlights in Arizona. This is some disrespectful stuff, damn near. That last score they showed when he just walked into the end zone. Sheesh. Goff looks left, throws deep, has Amon-Ra. That's a phenomenal play by 33. Making a play on the ball, knowing where it is, and swatting it. Ferguson, an attempt to Ferguson on 3rd and goal is incomplete. So the Cowboys go 3 and out in the goal-to-goal situation. It is 4th and goal from like the 1. We will see if the 18-point favorites are about to kick a field goal on their first drive. It looks like Mike McCarthy is dialing up the play. So, chance for the Giants to not be down early. Chance for the Giants to not be down early. If they can just get a stop here, 2 yards to go, 4th and goal to 2. Cowboys, 2 wide receivers split out wide on each side of the field. The running back in the backfield with Dak from the shotgun. They hand it off, and Pollard is short. He is short. He does not get in the end zone. So the Cowboys go 4 and out in a goal-to-goal situation. And the Giants, who are the Giants, who are, they're being given 18 points to cover, are still not down. 5 minutes to go in the game. However, I feel like the Cowboys defense has as much of a chance of scoring as the Giants, as the Cowboys offense. Sorry, because it's Tommy DeVito on the field. Bro, Parsons, the strip sacks, the picks, DeRon Bland, the Cowboys defense is probably going to score today. So it's not a bad spot to be in for the Cowboys defense. But that being said, right, this is now how many times? This is 3 times in like the last, 3 quarters of football for the Cowboys now, right? 2 quarters in 5 minutes that they've gone 4 and out in a goal-to-goal situation. And I remember hearing that the Cowboys' red zone offense was pretty bad this year. So maybe something to be watchful there. The fact that the Cowboys, they can get to around the 10, but they do struggle to punch it in afterwards. Might be something to watch for. Lions look like they're going to have to kick a field goal. So 3 drives now so far for them in the game. 3 times that they've gotten it inside the inside field goal range. Like that, the offense is moving, but now this is 2 drives where it looks like they won't be able to get 7. But that being said, the way the Chargers offense is playing, like they're still in a very comfortable position. The Chargers offense has to do a lot to keep up. I feel like they don't look good. All right, come on. NFL Red Zone. Let's see the Tommy DeVito. Let's see the Tommy DeVito first play. I don't want to miss that. 3rd and 6 for the Seahawks. Geno steps back. Finds JSN over the middle. Oh, shit. The Lions went for it on 4th down and got it? Sheesh. Dan Campbell is gassed. Motor City Dan Campbell. That was 4th and 5, and they just handed it up the middle. That's so disrespectful. That's so You don't respect the defense at all if you just hand it up the middle on 4th and 5. Holy shit! What a play call. Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson, an amazing chef, man. Amazing chef. He cooks up something special routinely. We got Demo going to the right. I think they ran again from like 2nd and 12, and they got a good chunk of yards. In these, it looks like they have identified running it in obvious passing situations is a thing to do. This was a thing against Philadelphia last year. In obvious passing situations where we put our units out that are meant to stop the pass, we were especially bad against the run, and teams would take advantage of that. So I wonder if that's the same thing that Detroit saw with the Chargers. Because again, 2nd and 5, handed up the middle, get good yards. 2nd and 12, handed up the middle, get good yards. Montgomery up the middle again. Falcons are in 2nd and goal. Looks like they've been feeding Bijan. 6 rushes, 39 yards. Heineke makes a couple guys miss, gets running to the right, gets diving for the pylon. But he was very far away. He wasn't going to get anything from that. 4th and 1. Lions going for it again. Hand off to Amon-Ra. Amon-Ra gets the yards. Damn, look at Detroit. So I mentioned earlier that like when I saw 4th and 5, I was like, oh, I guess they are going to have to kick the field goal. And that's, 2 disappointing drives to get all the way down the field and not get 7 points. But it looks like the Lions also look at that as a thing that, a bad thing that they have to try to avoid. So they're being especially aggressive on 4th down to try to get this touchdown. Gone for it on 4th and 5 and 4th and 1. Now got it both times. They want 7 points, and it looks like they will do what they have to do to try to get it. So I like the aggressiveness, and it seems like some good situational management of trying to not put yourself in a position where you feel like the offense is failing. Scotty Miller was way too open on this touchdown. Also, I'm seeing the Cowboys have the ball back. What happened? Did the Giants offense just go 3 and out, or did Tommy DeVito turn that shit over? Yep. 3 and out. 2 rushes for Saquon for no yards, 4 yards on 1 Tommy DeVito pass. I actually have to like consciously think through so much to not say Danny DeVito. They're showing the plays here. 1st and 2nd down, Saquon carries. He had to fight for his life to get out of the end zone. He had to fight for his, like literally, both of those were almost safeties by a matter of inches. Darius Slayton, 4 yards on 3rd and 10. (6-3) in Seattle. Seattle getting a field goal. Yeah, it looks like we're on breaks for every game. Again, Detroit is rolling. They look good. I didn't catch much of what Arizona is up to, but it looks like their offense was obviously better with Kyler, but Kyler still looks a little bit shaky. Falcons offense that last drive was solid. It looks like they're feeding Bijan, and he's cooking at home. And then, yeah, we'll see. Dallas, they'll have the ball. Very good field position at their own 46. 8 minutes to go. See how long it takes for them to get up this one score. Damn, Tommy DeVito lives with his parents? That's funny. Starting NFL quarterback. Goff to Amon-Ra. Down at the goal line. This is probably another Gibbs touchdown coming up. If this game becomes a blowout, people, I'm probably calling the watch along. Realistically. Because none of these games really move me like that. And if this game sucks too, I might be out at halftime, people. Just going to be honest with you guys. I might be out at halftime. Goff steps back, looks right. Oh, that's a replay of the other play. So they give it to Demo. I didn't know Demo was playing because they went to Gibbs a lot on short yardage situations. I had no idea. So they have Demo. They hand it to him. Can't get the yardage. Lions offense doesn't really set the blocks up all that well on that play. Chargers had numbers there. A couple of guys get hits on Demo. Gibbs is still not in the game. They're rolling with Demo. 2 tight ends in. Amon-Ra and Reynolds in at receiver. Tight end goes in motion, toss to the right, and Montgomery stood up. So they're definitely going for it on 4th down, but I think they've kind of 2nd and 3rd down look pretty similar, and they actually had very similar results with the Chargers defensive line really dealing with the Lions offensive front pretty easily. Like on this play, right? Obviously, the guy hits him about a yard behind the line of scrimmage, easily winning his rep. And then on the last play, even though they got him at the line of scrimmage, there were multiple guys there. So we'll see what happens. Maybe they want to go left here. Maybe they want to throw the ball. Looks like play action. Goff, pressure, chucks it to the back of the end zone. 4 and out. 4 and out. So the Chargers defense holds strong there. Third and 8. Wait, the Cowboys went 3 and out again? My goodness. What the hell is going on? Can the Giants hold it to 0-0 at the end of the first? That would be something special. They've been pinned in their own 6. So we'll see what happens. We got more Kyler snaps. Pass over the middle to Trey McBride. Trey McBride in the open field, getting a good amount of yardage. That was a pretty weak-ass hurdle attempt, but he did his thing. He did his thing. Kyler steps back. Finds a Michael Wilson. Wrong one. Wait, I thought, that's not even the head coach. I saw that the Falcons coach shaved his mustache, but then they showed the defensive coordinator, and he actually looks a lot like Arthur Smith, and he still has the mustache. I wonder if he just hired the guy that looks the most like him. That's a weird thing they got going on, but nonetheless, Falcons defense looking to hold the Cardinals. Cardinals are at the edge of field goal range. They're down 4. Again, I'm not really watching that game too closely, but it looks like the Cardinals' offense is functioning higher or at a higher level than before. Now that they have Kyler, which was expected, but also like you never know. Sometimes players in their first game back, it can look a little bit rusty. But so far, it looks like whatever rust that Kyler is dealing with, it's not too much of an impediment. Kyler, deep shot, missed him. Oh, Marquise Brown almost had it. But yeah, no, that's rust right there because Kyler will make that. But that's a touchdown there. Marquise Brown, Hollywood. He had him on 3rd and 3. They will put Matt Prater on the field and take these 3 points. But that was wide open. That was wide open. Clark Phillips in coverage, the rookie, 4th round pick in the slot, and Marquise Brown just beat him. Absolutely beat him. That was right there. Even with the bad throw, he made a great dive, almost caught the ball, just couldn't catch it. The long field goal from Prater is good. People, come on, red zone. Show me Giants Cowboys. I'm trying to see DeVito. I got to see what DeVito does. 3-1 for the Chargers. Herbert passes right. Bounce pass into Eckler's hands. The pressure forced the errant throw, and the Chargers will punt. So they do absolutely nothing with the momentum that surely should have come off stuffing the Lions at the goal line. They will hand the ball back to the Lions, who, again, the Lions offense is moving. It is getting pretty consistently around, I think every single time they've had the ball, they've gotten inside the Chargers 10. They just ultimately only have 10 points from 3 trips. You got a touchdown, a field goal, and a 4 and out at the goal line. We got a punt from the Chargers here. These games, I can't lie, these games kind of stink, each and every one of them. I might just call it. I'll probably call this watch along at halftime of the Lions Chargers game. The game does not move me whatsoever. We'll see what happens, but if the Chargers can't string a good drive together before halftime, I'm out of here, people. I will find a better way to spend my time on a Sunday. Because, the Sunday night football game is bad, too. The Monday night football game is bad. Maybe we can look ahead at next week's games. Maybe that can be what we do to spend time during the later part of the stream. So we got Ravens, Bengals on Thursday Night Football. I think the Ravens are in an interesting spot because I think they just took a really bad loss. Oh, the Bengals took a bad loss too. Oh, that's fascinating. Okay, so you got 2 teams that gonna want to avenge what happened. The Bengals already lost to the Ravens. They have that going as well. They don't want to get swept by a division rival. Now, Cleveland was just in a similar spot against Baltimore. Cleveland also lost to Baltimore earlier, took a bad loss. Roquan was talking some shit. Clearly, that's a team that's not going to want to get swept by Baltimore, and they found a way to make it happen. So now Cleveland's in the same spot, right? We don't want to get swept by this team. We don't want to lose 2 games in a row. Baltimore could potentially lose and drop to 7-4, and now all of a sudden, things don't quite look the same if something like that happens. It's in Baltimore. Obviously, it's a short week, so these short week games can get kind of funky sometimes, but a lot on the line. A lot on the line, people. That Thursday night game will probably be done on this channel. That's what I think I'm going to do. Thursday night football for sure. That's a solid game to watch. Bengals, Ravens. I mean, both teams are relatively healthy. I'm hoping maybe you get T. Higgins back for that game because I think he's the one that missed the game. But yeah, like I said, that's crazy. Great division rivalry, two very good teams, and both coming off a loss that they want to avenge. Then moving on to Sunday, we got Titans, Jaguars. I feel like the Jaguars get that done. They just came off a pretty bad loss. Titans, they have some pieces here and there, but it's just not enough. It's just not enough. They need a lot more. So against a team like the Jags, who are better than them, who need the win, I think the Jags get it done. Chargers, Packers, boy, that will be an ugly game. That is not a game I will be watching at all, or will even consider watching. Um, damn, Gibbs is so good in the open field, man. Jameer is so cold in the open field. Yeah, I'll take the Packers just because they have a worse record. I think that's how that game will end up. Just the team with the worst record who needs to win a little bit more will get the win. Commanders, Giants. I'm assuming Tommy DeVito is still playing. Commanders could win. Could win that. I mean, they will win, but they could win today. They could be 6-5. Raiders, Dolphins. Dolphins off a bye week and a loss. They will get that done against the Raiders, regardless of what happens to the Raiders tonight. Cardinals, Texans. Texans get that W. Go to 6-4. People, the 6-4 Houston Texans. If you watch this channel in the preseason on the preview for the AFC South, me and Murtaza sat here in front of you guys and talked about how, hey, do we think Houston's a good team? Not necessarily, but they're not that bad. They do have some foundational things going. They have a bright prospect at an offensive coordinator. So if he lives up to the hype, I thought their offense was going to be respectable. We know DeMeco Ryans is a reliable defensive coordinator. So it felt like, look, if they can get some luck here and there in terms of prospects panning out early, it's not a bad team. But just having said that, being probably one of the more optimistic people when it comes to the Texans, they're far better than I would have expected. But yeah, what a storyline. What a storyline. And they traded a first round pick in the trade up with Arizona. Right now, it looks like that pick might really not be a good pick at all. So imagine in hindsight, if we look at it, and the Texans traded pick 12 last year, 19 this year for third overall last year. That's a great trade. That's a great trade. So yeah, that's that game. Cardinals definitely probably lose to the Texans next week. Bears, Lions, that's a bloodbath. Oh, what a catch by Amon-Ra in a crowd. Close, really close to that safety breaking up that pass. So once again, people, 4 drives for Detroit, 4 times that they've got inside the 10. That's not the problem. The problem is once they get there, they've been not getting it done. The Lions on their first 3 trips inside the Chargers 10 have left with 10 points, a touchdown, a field goal, and a 4-and-out at the goal line. So let's see what happens here with Detroit at the goal line, or like in a goal-to-goal situation. They're at the 7. Looks like the 7.5-yard line. Next week, Steelers, Browns. That feels like the Browns to me. Because they damn near should. They should have beat the Steelers before. And that was a game where Nick Chubb was out. So they've already played the Steelers without Nick Chubb. It's not that, right? They should have beat them. This one is at home. And just Pittsburgh needs some losses, bro. They're actually just not good enough to be winning all these games. So I got Cleveland getting that win. Cowboys, Panthers, that's a sacrifice, man. The Panthers are about to get sacrificed on a football field right now. Buccaneers, Niners, same sentiment. Niners, I think, destroy Tampa. Rams, Seahawks. Rams coming off a bye week at home. I think it's not enough. It looks like Seattle's not having a great game today, so they're going to want to bounce back. So maybe they get that done. Seahawks get the win over the Seahawks. Seahawks get the win over the Rams. Jets, Bills. I think this one's fascinating because it's a division rivalry game. And the Jets defense have already showed what they can do against Josh Allen. I just don't think that they're going to sweep the Bills with Zach Wilson. I just don't in my heart of hearts believe that that's going to happen. So, yeah, I'm going to go Bills, but I don't feel good about it because, again, the Jets have the defense to give Josh Allen problems. They have the knowledge of the Bills because they're division rivals. Oh, my God, it's 4th and goal again. Detroit is in 4th and goal again at the 1. Holy shit. But yeah, so I'm picking the Bills, but I don't feel great about it. Vikings Broncos Sunday Night Football. God, why Vikings? Vikings get it done. We don't need to see the Broncos. We don't need to see the Broncos, and we won't be happy when we do. Eagles Chiefs Monday Night Football. That's the game of the week, people, and I think we get our win against Kansas City. That's how I think that happens. 4th and goal, Detroit. Hand it to Gibbs. Gibbs finds the goal line. So this is 2 1-yard touchdowns for Gibbs. 2 1-yard touchdowns for Gibbs in this game. Gibbs has been very good in short yardage situations. Demo, I actually shockingly think he hasn't. And I think a part of that might be because when Demo is on the field in a short yardage situation, you kind of just know what's going on. So you're going to deal with that first and like be well prepared for it. But when Gibbs is in the game, there's a lot more you have to think about. And with a lot more to think about, it's probably easier for the Lions up front to be able to win their reps and get a good running lane going for Gibbs. And I think that might be part of the reason why Gibbs has looked so good in short yardage situations. But we have 17-3 people. I'm probably calling this stream at halftime because I don't think the Chargers are interested in putting up any kind of a fight, and all these games suck otherwise. So I'm giving the Chargers this last drive here. If they can show some kind of life on offense, I'll stick around more. If they don't, I'm out of here, people. I'm very okay with not watching the rest of this football game. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody that's watching this live. Shout out to everybody who might watch this later on replay. Regardless of how you're watching, you're very much appreciated. And if you appreciate what we are doing over here and you enjoy the content, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Those are 2 very important forms of engagement for the growth of a YouTube channel. So that's really the way you could help us out if you want to. The content is free, but you can pay, you can pay for the content through the like button and the subscriptions. So make that happen, people, if you're interested. Yeah, with that being said, interesting week of football next week. We obviously got the great Thursday night game, the great Monday night game. Those will probably be the watch-alongs for next week. You got... Is there anything else that's even remotely compelling? I guess Jets Bills is kind of compelling. Not entertaining, but compelling. Then I think, Seahawks Rams. Yeah, nah, that's not entertaining or compelling. Browns Steelers. So that's the thing. Those 2 games, those are the ones that are like, there's at least something there. But still not something I'm necessarily gonna love watching in the moment. But it is what it is. The NFL is gonna get this primetime stuff right one day, hopefully, like one day. And then, after next week, we're at Thanksgiving, people. We're at the Thanksgiving schedule, which will be quite the Thursday of football. But yeah, this 4 o'clock slate of football is something, says Pat McAfee. I just saw on my Twitter timeline. Yeah, it's definitely something. It says the Lions have run 12 plays in the red zone and the Chargers have run 15 total plays. This is why I don't want to watch this game, people. I thought this might be something. I was wrong. It's very much just nothing. This game is ass. But yeah, I need some numbers from Herbert for my fantasy team. That part of things is not looking good. Handoff up the middle, 1 yard, and then driven backwards. The guy got 1 yard and then got smacked. Poor Eckler, man. Poor Eckler. Herbert, 2nd and 8. Shotgun. Eckler to the right. Handoff to Eckler. Gets a couple more yards. Looks like we'll be in 3rd and 5 or 3rd and 6. Man, the 7 and 2 Detroit Lions, man. And a lot of easy games ahead of them, too. Lions have a very good schedule. Last 3 games looks like Minnesota, Dallas, Minnesota. That's obviously a tough little stretch at the end. But, yeah. A lot of winnable games up until that point. So, if you're a Lions fan, you got to feel pretty good about where things are at. Herbert, 3rd down, finds a wide open Eckler who makes a man miss and then gets going. Eckler to around the 50. All right, people, we got the 1st down, so I'm going to stick around. The stream is not over yet. The stream is not over yet. Actually, that was the last play. I keep falling for these replays I have to watch with Red Zone open ahead of me of a play that I saw with having the Chargers game on in front of me. Second and 7. 5 minutes to go in the second. Chargers desperately in need of points. Herbert finds a target deep down the field, but that guy was covered. That guy was strapped up. He tried the back shoulder throw there, I guess, but that's a shaky decision there. So it looks like Washington versus Minnesota for that last wildcard spot is looking on the cards. Interesting to see what happens there. Herbert, 3rd and 7, rolls left. Finds somebody in the middle of the field that looks like Gerald Everett. It's not. It's Keenan Allen. How could I confuse those two? Though they do not look anything alike. But that being said, Allen looked like a bigger target than I expected there on that play. But yeah, big couple 3rd down conversions for the Chargers here. They desperately need this. I think they don't start the second half with the ball. Actually, yeah, they don't. So the Lions start the second half with the ball. So being down 14 with 4 minutes to go, you want to definitely make it a 1-score game going into halftime. So this is a huge drive for LA. I don't know if they can kill enough clock for the remaining bit of this drive to give Detroit no time. So it looks like Detroit will have 2 possessions in a row. The last possession of this half and the first possession of the second half. You know, the Chargers, you need 7 here. This game is over if you don't get 7, in my opinion. Number 12 runs to the right. Herbert, he looked initially to the guy in motion, looked up the field, I guess didn't like anything down the field, and then dumps it off to number 12. That's their punt returner that scored against the Jets. Good chunk of yardage. 3rd and 1 now. The Chargers are going no huddle. It looks like they're just going to sneak it up the middle against a Detroit set that I guess like a Detroit lineup that was in for 2nd and long. So not necessarily their short yardage lineup. And the Chargers went no huddle to prevent a substitution. And it looked like a good decision. So 1st down, clock is running, 3:40 to go. We'll see. Again, we'll see what the Chargers can do here. They need 7. Anything under 7 is a failure. Is a big time failure. Herbert drops back, finds somebody he likes over the field. Touchdown, Keenan Allen. Big play. Big play. That's exactly what the Chargers needed. Now it looks like Detroit will get 2 drives in a row. The Chargers defense needs to, realistically, I think the Chargers defense needs to hold Detroit to 3 points or less in those 2 drives. We'll see if they can do it. We'll see if they can do it. Those Herbert points are definitely going to help my fantasy team, though. I needed that in the worst way. Fifth touchdown this season, 57th of his career. Keenan's been hooping for a while. Cardinals are in the red zone. Chasing this game a bit. It feels like the Falcons are always a little bit ahead of them. So it's the end of the first in the Giants game. They're still only down 7. On pace to be down 28, which would obviously be Dallas, getting the 18-point spread there. Wait, Dak threw a pick? Of course, Dak threw a pick after the game he had against the Eagles. Typical stuff. Wait, this pick is in their own end too. Oh my God, the Giants are in the red zone. The Giants may tie this up and get to 7-7. Oh my God. Tommy DeVito, can you do something for me? Tommy, we need that. For those who don't know, I have a dynasty league where I have Pat Mahomes. So I actually don't have another quarterback because, again, why would you? You have Pat Mahomes. So, I mean, like, I don't mean that literally, but I had Desmond Ridder and Jordan Love as my other quarterbacks because they were just free agents, and I thought whatever. And I ended up dropping Love at some point because I was discouraged. And obviously, I had to drop Ridder because he's no longer a starter. So, bro, a lot of the starting quarterbacks were taken this week. The only ones I had to choose from, actually, I didn't have a choice. I had to take DeVito, so I did. I took Tommy DeVito. And I'm technically starting him in a fantasy matchup today. Dynasty fantasy football is crazy, people. It is crazy stuff. Mm-hmm. 9-6 Washington over Seattle. That's an interesting one there. That's an interesting scoreline. I expected Seattle to bounce back. I definitely expected them to bounce back. All right, we got the Lions get the ball, 3:21 to go. Tommy DeVito has the ball. 15 minutes to go. Wow, these two games started at the same time, and they're 12 minutes apart in terms of game time. That's crazy. All right, Tommy DeVito from the 12, I formation, hella tight ends in line, play action. He almost throws a pick. He threw a jump ball, and the Cowboys player had a better angle at the ball, and he conveniently for Tommy DeVito and Tommy DeVito fans, he does not catch the ball. Kyler in the red zone, 2nd and 1. Oh shit, David Montgomery gets going. David Montgomery, nah. He's going to get caught from behind, right? Jamison Williams blocking his... Montgomery's going to score from distance. Holy shit. That is not supposed to happen. That is not supposed to happen. David Montgomery is not supposed to score from that kind of distance. Great blocking by the Lions, and I mean at the line of scrimmage, but also down the field. Jamison Williams hustling his ass off to get the block. Yeah, this is a crazy play. Gibbs is supposed to do this, not Montgomery. Both of them actually, Khalif Raymond and Jameson Williams, man, give them their credit there. Did he step out? I think he stepped out there. Damn, that sucks for him that he won't have this touchdown because this would probably be a career high for like a long time. Tommy DeVito tries to scramble for the first down, falls 2 yards short, goes head first a little bit. Tommy DeVito, 4th and 2. Giants, you can't take this field goal. You have to go for it. Oh, this camera angle looks like Demo might have been in bounds. He might have been. Giants, 4th and 2. Tommy DeVito, shotgun. Saquon to his left. 2 receivers out wide. 1 goes in motion. Paris Campbell in motion. Read option play. Saquon gets the ball, gets stuffed. Pain. Pain. God damn. They give you hope and then they crush you, man. It is what it is. So the Cowboys take over at their own 4, I think. And Brian Daboll looks stressed. That man is not having a good time. Sheesh. Wait, I missed that. Did they call him? I was watching other games. Did they call Demo short? Kyler scrambles up the middle, slides, heads up play. Yeah, they called Demo short. No, they didn't. I lied. Game of inches, people. That's about as close as you could possibly get to being out of bounds without being out of bounds. Amazing awareness from David Montgomery to not step out, or just a complete fluke. We'll never know. But yeah, 24-10 again. So now the Chargers are in the same situation that they were in, but on the last drive, they need 7 here. They can't go down 11 to 14 points, or they can't go into halftime down 11 to 14 points with the Lions starting the second half with the ball. You can't have that happen. Man, they're showing endless amount of replays there of that run. They're absolutely fascinated about that. 43-yard field goal attempt from Myers, and he puts it through. 9-6 in the Battle of Washington. "75-yard rushing touchdown, longest by a Detroit player since Javid Best." Javid Best, that is a throwback. All right, Dak, 2nd and 1 from their own 12-13. Hands off to Pollard. Pollard gets the yardage. Gets about a yard more than he needed. All right, let's see it, Demo. Let's see it, Jay Herbo. Toss to the left. Eckler has a bit of space. Good patient running. Uses his blockers and then powers through a linebacker. A great 9 yards. An absolutely great 9 yards. First down by Keenan Allen. Ooh, keeper by Kyler Murray. Read option, kept the ball, runs into the end zone. Kyler Murray gets a rushing touchdown in his first game back. And the Cardinals are down 2. 2-point conversion attempt will probably be run to try to tie the game. And Jay Herbo finds Keenan Allen, who hits somebody with a nasty stiff arm and then gets hit pretty tough himself. First down. Chargers offense. Last 2 drives. They've moved pretty well, but also Herbert's been finding Keenan Allen really well too. That's been pretty he's been a consistent part of the last 2 drives. Two-point conversion. Kyler does his Kyler thing. Oh, he bailed on that play quickly. I feel like he had that defender on skates a little bit. He could have bought some more time, but panics and tries to throw it to the flat. Errant throw. It's over the guy's head. That's an unsuccessful 2-point conversion. Our game was so bad. Glad we won. Also, it's over. Chelsea was so good today. Shout out Daniel, our resident Colts fan at Emotion Football. Yep, the Colts were a lot closer to you than they were to me today, which is not usually the case. For those who don't know, Daniel's in the UK. But yeah, terrible football game, but they got the win, and I'm sure that's all you care about. So 5-5 now with a winnable game next week. I know that's definitely the case. I forget who they play, but I remember seeing it on the schedule and thinking that's definitely winnable for the Colts. What is it? It's oh no, it's a bye week. Oh yeah, then they play Tampa. They play Tampa off a bye week. That's definitely a winnable game. First time we haven't scored 20 plus. Yeah, true. I mean, it was a weird game. I think the last game in Germany was weird too. It's just like it's not a normal game when these teams have to travel to another continent. That's for sure. Dak Prescott hands it off to Pollard. Pollard powers through. I think he gets in the end zone. If not, he's down at like the half-yard line. 2nd and goal. Play action fake. Dak finds Ferguson in the back of the end zone, and that is a touchdown. 14-0 Dallas. 8:48 to go. We can stop watching that one. That one doesn't need to be watched anymore. Bye week first defense was so good though. Yeah, man, the Patriots offense has. So you guys played the Patriots offense and the Panthers offense recently. Those are both very good games to build the defense's confidence. 100,000,000%. Those are the kind of opponents you want to be playing against. Third and 2 now. Chargers' last 2 drives have been very good on third down. Herbert was swarmed there on that 2nd down. 2 defenders in the backfield. Third and 2. Keenan Allen in motion. Eckler does a great job on blitz pickup. Oh my God. 3rd and 2, and they get about 25 yards to Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen is absolutely cooking, and it looks like the Lions defense cannot deal with him at all. Look, shit. If he gets going and this is what's going to be happening, might be a decent second half. They get a score here, it becomes a 7-point game. It might look like a shootout because the Lions offense is moving. You see that. Chargers offense, if it's now going to start moving, people, we might be in for something in the second half. It's probably going to be a 7-point game if they get the touchdown here. A run on 2nd and 1 gets nothing. This looks like Herbert's sneak territory to me. Overhead view, SoFi. What a beautiful looking stadium. Does not look like a stadium at all. That's cool as hell, man. Third and 1, like I said, I think this is sneak territory because it's realistically 3rd and inches. It's not like a whole 3rd and 1, and yeah, they could sneak it up the middle here, probably get the first down and potentially a touchdown. But they go from under center to into shotgun late in the late before the late in the play clock. Throw to the back of the end zone and a miss, uncatchable ball. 84 obviously can just get his fingertips on it. Yeah, well, they have to go for it on 4th down here. Honestly, a better throw, that's probably a score. That's a miss there from Herbert. If that ball's out ahead of him and obviously like lower, he probably catches that. All right, big down here. Big down here. Fate of the watch along. Fate of the watch along here, people. Hand off to Eckler. Gets the first down. I don't think they're going to give him the touchdown. I don't think they're going to give him the score. Oh, they do. Eckler gets a touchdown. 23 seconds to go. It's a 7-point game. The second half may prove to be better if that's if that's what we're in for in this if that's what we're in for, because most of the first half the offense wasn't going for the Chargers. It was just the Lions, but then the Lions couldn't score either. So if the Lions were clinical in the red zone, this game's already over because they would have been so much further ahead of the Chargers. But they left the Chargers in the game. It looks like the Chargers might have figured some things out here. So we might have a game, people. We might have a game. But shout out to everybody watching right now, whether you're watching live, whether you're going to be watching a replay after the fact. Both kinds of viewership are very appreciated. And if you appreciate what's going on here, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. 2 very important forms of engagement for the growth of a YouTube channel. And that's ultimately what I'm trying to do here, people. So make sure you guys make that happen if you enjoy what's going on. Yeah, we might have a game. It's a 7-point game. Didn't look like it was going to be close for a while, but the Chargers kind of figured it out. I'm going to step away for a second to get some water, people. So I will be back. But for now, I do have to go get some water, go get a charger for this laptop. So you guys give me a couple minutes. I'll be right back, people. And we're back, people. We are back. What do we got going on? So the games. What game is in the second half? It looks like Falcons Cardinals is in the second half. Seahawks Commanders hasn't got to halftime yet. So we're at a good point with staggering games where we have something to watch. The Cowboys game versus the Giants, that's over. That is done with. There is no point in continuing to keep tabs on what's going on there. Yeah, we're just going to be looking at the other three games. Obviously, I got Lions Chargers on the screen in front of me. I will have that game as a permanent fixture. I got Red Zone on the laptop right here. So we are set for the second half of this watch along, people. Trey McBride has been getting a lot of run here. I got him in my Dynasty League too recently, so I'm gassed about that. Jared Goff rolls right. Throws into a crowd. Dangerous throw. Incompletion. 2nd and 10. They keep showing a replay of that incompletion. Yeah, that really was a ill-advised throw. Goff looking to his left, throws to a covered Laporta. Derwin James, who's right there, incompletion. 3rd and 10. This might be a big stop for the Chargers. Come on, LA. As an Eagles fan who wants the 1 seed, a Detroit loss would be very welcome. Very welcome. Ooh. 9 yards on 3rd down, and then Derwin James absolutely smokes a guy, and flags are on the field. I don't know if he got the helmet, though. They're going to have to review this, or not review it, but they're going to have to look at it again. Oh, what a big call. That could be game-changing, people. That was a 3-and-out. I don't think Detroit goes for it on their own side of the field. So if they can't get a stop here and Detroit gets points, this is a big call. I'm looking at it. Oh, yeah. Shoulder right into the head. I saw that wrong. That is a call. And on the replay, you can see Derwin react immediately. He regrets it. Like he knows that that's going to get called immediately. "15 yards later, Detroit hands it to Jahmyr Gibbs. A little 4 yards on 1st down. Dak. Oh, they're showing. This is a replay. I saw it before. Jared Goff, play action. Amon-Ra. They're already in field goal range, so that Derwin James penalty is already looking like it'll cost them points. And I think StreamYard has glitched the way it's been glitching as of late, people. So I am frozen with my video, but my audio is probably still good. You guys can probably still hear me. This kind of just fixes itself at some point. So I'm just gonna like do my thing as normal, talking, and yeah. The video will be back at some point. But yeah, big up Leon. I see you in the chat. Mac Jones is definitely cooked. It is over. It is over for all that. All that Bill O'Brien, Mac Jones optimism, it's done. The Patriots will have a new quarterback next year. That is almost guaranteed. And it'll be interesting to see who it is. Patriots going to probably rack up a very few wins going forward. They'll be picking high. It'll be interesting to see if they can crack the top 2, because obviously that's where you want to be. The interception was disgusting. 100%, man. It was truly, truly disgusting stuff. Did you get up to watch that game? Because even though I was up, like, I still almost made a point to not catch that game. 3rd and 13. Big moment for the Chargers here. You can get off the field. If you get a sack, you can get them out of field goal range. But after that 15-yard penalty extended the drive. A very big opportunity for the Chargers to get off the field. Even if this is a long kick, I think the Lions kicker, probably not the one to rely on to make it. It's an incompletion. It looked like an angle route from Jahmyr Gibbs. So this will be a 55-yard kick. I don't know if this kicker could make it or will make it. I'm looking to see the formation or the unit they're putting out there. We'll see who it is. They are putting out the punting unit. So they are punting the ball away. So that Derwin James penalty did not cost them points. It probably cost them field positioning. The Chargers will start their own drive at their 7 with a fair catch from the punt returner. And this game lives on. Again, I think the Chargers have had, aside from that Montgomery touchdown run, literally that one play, they've really steadied the ship. They've really steadied the ship since 17-3. And they have an opportunity to tie the game up now. Again, I'm very pro Chargers in this moment because I need that W. I need that W for the Chargers because I want my Eagles to get this 1 seed, and Detroit has just too easy of a schedule. Yes, I did. And my homie, who's a Colts fan, got up for it. We both regretted doing so. I mean, at least you guys had each other to get through it with. Like, getting through it alone probably would have been worse. But you know what? It's like that. It's like that, bro. It happens. But it is what it is. Like, at some point, watching games will be less depressing. You know, like, it gets better. Next year, you'll have a young quarterback, and there will be excitement. Hopefully, the drama with the coaching staff gets figured out, and there's no uncertainty. But yeah, just how many games left for you guys to get through? Maybe 7 or 8. And we're back. The glitch is done. But yeah, I was gonna pull up Tankathon to see what the tank that Dell popped up. You see what I be searching, man. I have to look up the ballers. So yeah, New England, for them to crack the top 2, they're gonna have to lose out because the Giants are probably gonna lose out. They have to stay ahead of the Giants, right? And they obviously have to hope that Carolina, Arizona get 1 to 2 wins. Now I think Arizona has a chance if Kyler is gonna play. I did not expect this to happen, but it is. Herbert, check down to the left. Eckler gets 5 yards. Kerry Joseph, he ate a lot of contact there. But yeah. Chicago is not cracking the top 4 with that second pick at all. So that probably cost them Marvin Harrison, I think, because I think Marvin Harrison does not get to 5. Oh, Quentin Johnston. He maybe scores if he can catch that. What the hell? Maybe this flag is gonna bring the play back. But pass interference defense. Oh, that's probably why he didn't catch it then, because he was being interfered with. But Quentin Johnston, I think probably he scores if he comes down with this. Yeah. He's interfered with there. Thing is, even with the interference, he still could have caught that. But big play there. Hey, these Chargers, they're moving. Let's go. The game was so dead that all my from 1 o'clock say I had to take a nap. 100%. That makes sense. Yeah, it's been a shitty day of football, man. Like, I wanted to do Jaguars Niners, but then I woke up too late, and then I was like, that's not even that bad that I missed that, because that game looks like it was shit. But so far so good. Like, in this game, right, when I first started watching Lions Chargers, it looked kind of shit too. So then I was just like, I was about to call it. There was actually a point where it was 17-3 in the middle of the second, and I said, if the Chargers don't score here, I'm calling it. And then they did. And the game's gotten good since. So it looks like this game will be a good finish, and I'm glad I did this instead of Niners Jags. First down. Hey, the Chargers offense is rolling, people. Don't look now, but this game's going to be a shootout. Also, I didn't know about this. Hold on. I didn't know about this. I didn't know that Cleveland's first round pick, they still had another one going to Houston. So Houston does have a first round pick, despite trading their own to Arizona. Look at Arizona getting the 20th overall pick from Houston as of now in that trade. So that trade right now, it would shake out to be 12th overall and 20th overall for 3rd overall, which is pretty amazing value. $28-0 in Dallas. Dak Prescott scored before halftime. That game is over. That game is done. So again, we don't have to think about that game or consider what's going on. We got Lions Chargers, which looks like it'll be a pretty great finish. Both offenses are rolling. We got Cardinals Falcons, which it's compelling just because the Cardinals are in a game. They could win. They're winning right now. They have Kyler. So at least there's something worth paying attention to there. And then there is Commanders Seahawks, which is 9-9. So it looked like we were in a rough place earlier, but we're in a good place. We're in a pretty good place right now. We got a good game to watch, and then 2 good games to keep tabs on. Things ended up being okay, people. Big 2nd and 8 around midfield. Chargers got the ball at the Lions 49. Herbert in the shotgun. Keenan Allen in motion. He's been dangerous all day. He had a whole game worth of production in the first half. Justin Herbert drops one into the bucket to 84. But Anzalone is in great coverage there. There's not much better of a place to put this ball, but this is just amazing defense by the linebacker. And you wonder why Herbert saw that and threw there. But maybe the play was designed for him, regardless. Maybe he didn't like, based on the coverage, any of the other options, but I would have looked for somebody else. That really was not open like that. Herbert looks left. Keenan Allen again, down to the 35. Handoff to, I don't even know who this backup. Oh, that's Josh Kelly. Handoff to Josh Kelly, gets about 3 yards. 2nd and 7. Chargers trying to play with some tempo here. Herbert audibling at the line. Finds, who is that? Is that Guyton? Yeah, finds Guyton. 3rd and 3 is upon us. 3rd and 3 is upon us. I think the Chargers probably take a field goal here if they don't get it. The coach is that kind of a coach. Also, it's a good enough field goal. Like in terms of distance, it's not that bad. Looks like Herbert was looking for a wheel route to Eckler. It wasn't there. Comes back to a crossing route to Keenan Allen. Throws it behind him. Is a bad pass that actually puts Keenan Allen in a tough spot to catch that ball. But Keenan Allen makes a play and then just gets driven into the ground at the end of it. So he's a little hurt right now. We'll see we'll see if he's okay. But they get the first down. They're in the red zone. And then Keenan Allen looks uncoverable to this Lions secondary. Also looked like 21, while injuring Keenan Allen, forced a fumble that went out of bounds. Keep showing replays. I can't quite seem to see what happened. I think he just fell on one of his arms and it landed awkwardly. Something like that. Falcons in the red zone. First and 10. Keenan is obviously not in the game right now. Herbert finds Guyton, threads the needle. Touchdown, Jalen Guyton, 24-24. We have a game, people. That's a hell of a ball into a tight window. Good catch by Guyton. This game is tied, and it looks like since the first 2 drives of the game, the Lions defense has not been able to stop the Chargers offense. And in the whole game, the Chargers defense has not been able to stop the Lions offense, aside from inside the 10. So this game seems primed to be very high scoring down the stretch, and I'm very excited. We have a good finish here, people. That drive was 10 plays, 92 yards in just over 5 minutes. A hell of a response here by the Chargers to being down 17-3. This is a tie game. The Chargers have all the momentum, and it will be a big thing for Detroit to look good on this drive. Updates from the other games. The Falcons, 3rd and 6 in the red zone, down 1. And Commanders Seahawks is 9-9 at halftime, while Giants Cowboys is 28-0 Dallas at halftime. Do we have anything going on right now? Nope. Every game is on a break right now. Man, it's crazy how with 4 games they can air enough commercials to where there will be a commercial airing at every point or in every game. It's lining up to where, as the Cardinals Falcons game is ending, the Lions Chargers game will be going into the 2-minute warning. So we should get two pretty good finishes back to back. That is what it's looking like, people. So I'm seeing the 3rd and 6 for the Falcons at the 10-yard line. Heineke drops back. Bijan has an option route. Heineke gets flushed to his left. They're calling a flag in the backfield. It'll probably be on the offensive line, but they got a sack regardless. So looking like this will be a field goal for the Falcons to give them a 2-point lead with 5 minutes to go. Shit, man, we really might see an Arizona win, because like it doesn't look like the Falcons offense really has anything commanding going on, and it seems like the offenses are even. And honestly, push comes to shove, somebody needs to make a play to win a game. Give me Kyler Murray over Taylor Heineke. I don't think that's a controversial thing to say. Chargers kick the ball off. Big drive for the Lions. Interesting to see what they do with their running backs, because I feel like they've honestly had both running backs going in different ways. Pretty good problem to have. But yeah, the running game is definitely been effective for them. But yeah, they did start this drive. They did start this half with a 3-and-out. So, I mean, so it was a 3-and-out on merit. Obviously, the penalty extended it, but then they went on to still not score points. So that last drive was a bad drive. The Lions definitely have to answer and get going. First down, Montgomery, 2 yards, 2nd and 8. Motor City Dan Campbell shown on the camera, looking a little stressed out. 2nd down and 8. Another handoff to Montgomery out of the shotgun. Honestly, it didn't look like those kind of yards were there, but he did get 5 out of it. He did get 5 out of it. Third and 3. They're showing a camera shot where you can see the crowd. A lot of Lions fans at the game. Great. Oh, wow. Clean pocket for Jared Goff. Finds Josh Reynolds about 6 yards down the field. First down. Big play there. They needed to not go 3-and-out, and they got the job done. Looks like they got a good 6 yards on first down. Second and 2. 5:30 to go in the third. Herbert waiting to get back on the field to get rolling again. I formation this time for Detroit. Obvious running formation. We'll see if they do a play action. They do. I think the first option got kind of pushed off of his route. So the tight end was running to the flat. The edge rusher bumped him. That's exactly where Goff was looking at for his first read. wasn't there. Obviously, had to look for his second. Didn't like his second, so he went back to the first. But by that time, he like the tight end would have been tackled probably immediately once he got the ball, and he couldn't because the pass was bad. So that play is completely blown up. 3rd and 2 now. The Lions are 1 for 8 on 3rd down. My goodness, I did not know it was that bad. That play off to Reynolds was their only 3rd down conversion of the game. Out of the shotgun this time, Montgomery in the backfield drops back, looks left, a wide open Amon-Ra like 20 yards down the field, who gets about another 15 by running. Huge play for Detroit. That was wide open. That worked really effectively. This would have taken a very bad throw for Amon-Ra to not get this 1st down. Awesome play from Detroit. Getting an angle from behind. It looks like a underneath player. I don't know if it was a safety that dropped into the box or a linebacker. It looked like a zone defense where he went the wrong way. That did not look like man-to-man coverage, and it looked like the guy behind Amon-Ra was oh, wow. Amon-Ra wide receiver screen just walks into the end zone. Just literally casually strolls into the end zone. That's about as casual of a wide receiver screen that I've ever seen. So again, like I said, people, at halftime, I was telling you guys, it looks like this second half will be a shootout. And it looks like we're going to have a pretty entertaining stream for the second half. Again, shout out to everybody watching this live right now. Shout out to everybody that might be watching this on replay later on. Regardless of how you're watching this, you're very much appreciated. As an audience member for an interactive live stream, you are very much a part of the show. So you can put any of your thoughts, comments, however you feel in the chat, and that will dictate the conversation of the stream. So if you appreciate what's going on, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Extra point is good. Detroit is back up 7. 4:31 to go. It's Herbert's turn. We'll see what he can come up with as an answer. Man, Amon-Ra is so cold, man. $134 to $115. Looking at my fantasy matchups, people, it's looking pretty decent for me. All right, we're going to check in on the games, the other games going on right now. Falcons got the ball back. Uh, Cardinals couldn't score, so Falcons are gonna hopefully on this drive for their sake turn this into a two-score game. You're up two. You have a chance to go up nine with a touchdown. That's a big swing, especially in the part of the game that they're in right now. Commanders Seahawks 9-9. The second half just started. Um, yeah, I'm a little bit surprised about how that game is going. I'm looking at the stats. The Seahawks have about 100 more yards of offense. So I don't know. Maybe that'll translate a little bit better in the second half. But I was shocked to see that that game is tied. But I did see the touchdown, and it was kind of a fluke, I guess. Like it's a dump off to the running back who takes it 50 yards. Like sometimes those are just like freak plays because they're just mistakes that like aren't obviously sustainable. That you can't sustain an offense based on the other team's mistakes. Um, so maybe that's just it. Washington's tied in that game because of a fluky play. But nonetheless, I expected Seattle to come out with a little bit more edge after what happened last week. But alas, 31-24, second and 5 for the Chargers. Slant route to Guyton, very well defended. Very well defended by Jerry Jacobs. That being said, I thought Jacobs got his hand on the ball. Looking at the replay there, Guyton still could have caught that. He dropped it before the DB's hands got swiped into obviously like the bread basket where the catch would have been. Chargers 6 for 10 on third down. They will try to make it 7 for 11. Big third and 5. Herbert drops back. Pass rush coming. He, I think, steps the wrong way, but he made a couple of guys miss and he will get it with his legs. I thought he stepped the wrong way. I thought the way the pass rushers were getting through the offensive line that he should have rolled to his left, but he decided to hang in there for about a second, find a crease to his right, like basically get around Kaminsky, get around 55, and then just run off to the right, and he gets the first down. I thought he made a mistake, but evidently he knows more about football than me. Who would have known? Um, 2 rushes for 14 yards for Herbert now. Big third down conversion. 7 for 11 on third down now. Always open. First and 10. From the 42, a handoff to Josh Kelly. Goes for about 3-4 yards. Arizona looks like they have the ball back in that game. So the two teams traded bullshit drives. Oh, I lied. No. Yeah. Arizona has the ball at the Falcons 21. What happened? Wait, a long ass punt return got them 21 yards from the end zone. And then it looks like they scored a touchdown. It looks like they will have scored a touchdown when I recheck the score. But Cardinals, what do you know? Cardinals are going to take a lead into the fourth quarter at home with Kyler Murray. Funny how that goes. Funny how that goes. I missed what happened in the Chargers game while I was looking at that. This is going to be either a big play or a turnover. Well, it's neither, but it was close to being a turnover. All right, so third and 7. They're going to look to go 8 for 12 on third down here. False start. That's tough. That's tough. We're going to get third and 12 now. That is a very tough thing to have happen, but that's so Chargers. That's just how the Chargers do things. Just fuckeries. Just nothing but fuckeries. It's a big call here, man. This is a big call. These crazy 15-yard penalties to extend drives. Ah, that's contact to the head. They call that shit. Wait, they picked it up. It's 3rd and 12. They're showing me it's 3rd and 12. Herbert drops back, takes a shot to Quentin Johnston. There's a flag on the play. I think this will be illegal contact or defensive holding. It is in the area of those things. Herbert made his decision very early in the route that he wanted to throw to Quentin Johnston there. That suggests to me that Quentin Johnston won early on his route. And the fact that he wasn't that open at the end and a flag was thrown means that there probably was illegal contact. I'm about to see here. Yes. Yeah, you slow a player down on a go route, that's dramatically altering their route. And that call is what it is. That's a lot more fair of a call than the one of the other ones. Second and 6 now. So I think this should be the touchdown. Oh, what a play by Michael Wilson. Oh, that's a hell of a play. That looked like an out that would have gone for like 6 yards. He turns it upfield and does a hell of a job. Herbert, a speed option to the left, pitches to Eckler. Eckler makes a hell of a play. Man, back and forth football game, people. Back and forth football game. Bubble, oh my God. Bubble screen to the punt returner got jacked up by number 1. Cameron Sutton read that perfectly. Came through and smoked the guy. Sheesh. Poor guy. That's a hospital ball right there. Second and 12. Herbert gets pressure, scrambles to the right, finds Quentin Johnston. Wow, what a play. What a play. Off script. Herbert is excited. Emphatically giving him a first down. I want to see the receiver. I don't need to replay of what the hell Herbert did. I want to see what Quentin Johnston did to get open like that. Because that's a skill and like a trait of just like receivers understanding space and where people are to find gaps when their quarterbacks are scrambling. Like Kelsey is elite at it, but it's a thing, and it's a like I'm sure that's what he did a good job of managing that right there. And I would have liked to see it. I didn't have to see Herbert scrambling to his right and making that play. But on 1st and goal from the 8, they get a run to Eckler up the middle for 2 yards to the 6-yard line. Amon-Ra St. Brown celebrating in the end zone as they show the replays. Eckler up the middle. Stuffed. So this game is at the end of the third. Falcons Cardinals is at the end of the third. Commanders Seahawks has hella time left. They have both the other games that started later have about 10 minutes to go in the third. Commanders up again, 12 to 9. A lot of field goals in that game. A lot of field goals. 4 field goals, 1 fluky touchdown. Giants starting the second half with the ball, I think. Oh, wow. This is the third drive of the game. There have been hella 3 outs in the half. Sorry, the third drive of the half. Twelve to 9 here. They got the Seattle game on Red Zone right now. Did Gino get hurt there? Why are they showing this? All right, Tommy DeVito, 2nd and 2, 10:26 to go. DeVito scrambles up the middle. Oh, he's got hella space. Oh, he went for like 25. There's a flag on the play, though. I hope that doesn't bring it back. Come on, man. It's Tommy DeVito. Give him his highlights. Eckler up the middle, running hard. Probably down at like the inch line. Probably just like right off the goal line. But yeah, 3rd and goal. Again, this is Herbert territory, man. We need a Herbert sneak up the middle or some shit like that. Like he's so tall, just let him reach over the goal line. My guy Tommy DeVito is hooping out here, getting all these rushing yards. All right, Herbert under the center, gets the snap, turns around, hands off to Eckler. Eckler gets stuffed. Holy shit. That's a good yard that they lost there. So they're at about the 1.5 mark at this point, and this is no longer sneakable. Just sneak the ball, man. What are we doing? It doesn't have to be like this. Again, the Chargers, they're short yardage situations. They just always make them excruciating to watch. They always just do something so stupid. So out of the shotgun on 4th and goal, Herbert throws left. That is an incompletion. There's a flag on the play, though. Oh boy. Oh boy. If this is on Detroit, those are 2 huge flags. Huge flags on this drive to continue the drive. Pass interference on the defense, number 1. Let's see it. Let's see it. All right, so that's on Quentin Johnson. He's not even the one matched up on him. Oh, he is now. Oh, that's bad. That's a bad call. That's not enough contact. That's not nearly enough contact to warrant that kind of a call. I mean, screw it though. Like as a neutral, the game makes the game more entertaining. 2nd and goal. They finally sneak. And honestly, he's probably going to get stuffed. But at least they didn't lose yardage, which is the downside of a bunch of their other plays they run. Oh, Kenneth Walker, house call. He's out of here. Touchdown, Seattle. All right, Herbert, 3rd and goal. Turn around. Pitch to Eckler. This is going backwards. Holy shit. 4th and goal again. Holy shit. They look so incompetent in these situations. Play action, Herbert, Quentin Johnston, wide open, touchdown, LA. I think that might be Quentin Johnston's first career touchdown, I think. But it is a tie game. I'm gonna check the scores in the other games. The Cardinals are driving. The Falcons are driving. Down 5 at the Cardinals 40. 10 minutes to go. Commanders are stuck on their own side of the field. Second and 9. Wait, Ritter's in the game. What happened to Heineke? Did he get benched or did he get hurt? Holy shit, what a bad throw from Ritter. What a terrible football player, man. What a terrible football player. Oh, Heineke's hurt. Third and 9. Handoff. Bijan breaks the tackle. Wow. Imagine that. Imagine the audacity. 3rd and 9. You just turn around and hand it off to Bijan, and he actually gets it. And it's not like they blocked up a play or they dialed up a play that, like, oh, you just should have easily got 9 yards. No, he probably should have got like 4. Pray 4 to 6. Gets the 9 yards. Craziness. So the Chargers have scored touchdowns now on 4 straight possessions. 4 straight possessions. Just saying the touchdown probability was less than 0.1% on the Demo touchdown. Of course, man. Especially because it was Demo. Third and down for the Falcons. Third and short, probably like 3rd and 2. Holy shit. What the hell is number 6 doing? Why would you not touch Gibbs? That pass getting tipped, but still landing perfectly in stride for Gibbs to catch is crazy. Yeah, it didn't actually change like the direction of the ball, just added a little bit of loop to it, which honestly maybe even not helped Gibbs catch it, but maybe that pass would have been ahead of him. Yeah, I don't know. But nonetheless, big play from Gibbs. Oh, Gibbs now look to cut it back, and honestly, there was just one guy in the way. There was one guy that stopped that from being a hell of a play. Otherwise, like the read wasn't even that off. Goff looks left, passes to Decker. 5 yards and gets out. Third and 2. Goff steps back, finds Laporta about 20 yards down the field. Wait, they're showing the Cowboys game. The Cowboys starters are still in the game? Or did Michael Gallup score? Oh, what a play. What a play. Yeah, that game is a beatdown as expected. We didn't even have Red Zone didn't even have to show us that. It wasn't that important. First down for Detroit from the Chargers 34. In motion, handed to Gibbs. Gibbs. Crease really wasn't there. It just wasn't. Couldn't do much there. Play, no. Well, if they found Amon-Ra. Amon-Ra probably gets the first down there. Yeah, that's a good play. That's a very good play. Fake the toss, hand it to Amon-Ra. Third and 1. Oh, he didn't get the first down. I didn't see a good replay. I mean, I'm sure he didn't, but it looked like he did when I initially watched it. Goff steps back, play action, finds a wide open Brock Wright. And that's a dime. That is a very good pass that lets him just not break his stride, keep running forward, catch the ball, get in the end zone. It is 38-31, 7:30 to go. The way this game is shaping up, and the way the Chargers have driven the ball down the field, they have not shown to me that they can do like a 7-minute drive. They move the ball too quickly. So they're probably, let's say for argument's sake, they're going to score a touchdown on this next drive. It's probably going to take 4 or 5 minutes. And then Detroit will have the ball in a tie game, hopefully, presuming extra points are the same for both sides. Presumably, they'll have the ball with about 2 minutes to go, all their timeouts, and an opportunity to win the game at the end. So Detroit is in a very good position. If you're the Chargers, you kind of want to kill as much time as you can as you go down the field. Obviously, you're not in a situation where like you can afford to play too many games and like just start doing stupid runs for no reason, but you don't want to give Detroit the way your defense is played against Detroit. You do not want to put Detroit on the field in a tie game with about 2 minutes to go. That's about as good as an L. So we'll see what happens on this drive, but they do have to be careful. They have to try to be methodical about this drive. They're showing the Washington Bowl. Howell sneaking it on a 3rd and 1, and he gets it. They're going to the Falcons game. It looks like Heineke is giving Ritter some advice. It's looking rough for that one. I really don't feel good about that game for Atlanta. 3rd and 9 now for the Cardinals. Semi-dangerous throw from Howell there. No yards on the play. 3rd and 9 for Arizona. Kyler drops back. Pressure is coming. He just can't get away from the pressure. Sack from Atlanta. Atlanta gets the ball back. But do I think Desmond Ritter is going to do anything? I don't. I absolutely don't. Kickoff for Detroit. Weird kickoff. A little bit short. Number 12 catches it on a bounce, gets a head of steam going, and gets out to the 32. Yeah, no concerns of a fumble there, but yeah. Herbert with the ball. And a chance to respond. 7:24 to go. 3 timeouts for both teams. Great running from Guyton after catching the ball there. That looks like a play design where he's supposed to just get a cool like 3-4 yards. That's supposed to be basically like a running play. And it ends up not being. I see Murtaza's in here. What's going on, Murtaza?
What's up, bro?
The hell is this? Oh, here we go.
There you go.
You watching the Lions game?
Bro, it's been crazy.
And defenses can't win this game.
Bro, the first time like this season, just a shootout.
Yep.
What a game.
Yeah, so the whole game the Chargers defense couldn't do shit, and then like it took like 2 drives for the Chargers offense to figure it out. And since then, it's just been fireworks in this game.
Dude, it's been such a good game. But in my opinion, there's a better game going on. Cardinals Falcons.
Oh, 100%.
My Arizona Cardinals, cooking. My dogs.
Actually, I was looking at the standings earlier, and I'm like, that probably locks in like that Carolina pick at number 1 overall.
You know why as well? Because even if Carolina wins another game from now on, they have an easier strength of schedule, so they win that tiebreaker.
Yeah, they'd have to win twice. They'd have to win twice, yeah.
Yeah, which is very unlikely.
Which is not happening. I actually don't even know how they beat Houston, but yeah, I can't see that team winning football games.
Bro, that Bengals game earlier though, oh God, the best game I've seen all year.
Yeah. That game was crazy. Actually, the finishes like generally for the 1 o'clock games were pretty solid, man. Like you had
really
you had Texans Bengals, amazing. Browns Ravens, amazing.
Amazing.
Right? And then like Saints Vikings wasn't all that, but like it was still a thing. So like you had all those games going on at once.
Man. And the Steelers Packers, bro, that came down to the last play.
Oh yeah, true. Nah, you're right. There was 4. That's the thing. When I started to watch along for this game, I was like, for real, fuck Detroit and the Chargers. I got a bunch of these games to watch.
Bro, it was such a good game. Like such good games. This has been 100% by far the best week of football.
Yeah. So I was looking at it, right? If the Bengals beat the Ravens on Thursday, right? Let's just say for argument's sake they're going to do that. That would put the Bengals at 6-4, the Ravens at 7-4, and then when the Browns and Steelers play on Sunday, that game would be for the division lead because the winner would be 7-3. If those outcomes happen, every team in the AFC North would have 4 losses, but the winner of Browns Steelers who would have 3 losses.
Shit.
Dude, bro, just nasty man in the Browns atop the division this time next week would be wild.
That would be crazy.
That'd be so wild. But even like obviously the Steelers being on top of the division would be even wilder.
Oh, 100%. Especially, bro, their defense has been ass cheeks this year.
Yo, they're literally that whole team is just pass rushers and receivers, bro. They have nothing else.
Nothing. Big 4th down play here.
Yeah, it's not even just that these teams are going back and forth, but like they keep finding themselves in big 3rd and 4th downs too, right? Like it's dramatic. This game is actually so fucking dramatic.
It really is.
Timeout from the Chargers.
Oh, he goes deep. Oh my God, Ritter is so bad, man. Did you see what he did on the last possession?
I saw one throw where like he just threw the ball to like nobody.
Bro, he tripped on a freaking tush push.
That's crazy.
He turned the ball over on 4th down.
That's crazy. This guy is something else.
Now he just missed on a wide open deep ball to Van Jefferson. 3rd and 8 at their 27. Ritter drops back. Big 3rd down. Goes to London and he makes the catch. Wow.
Bro, I'm looking at the Cardinals' schedule. They have 2 winnable games, I think.
Yeah, and the Bears, bro. The Bears have to lose that game.
Rams and the Bears. Oh shit! 4th down. Keenan Allen touchdown. Holy shit!
God, I'm about to watch it right now.
Holy shit! Yo, Keenan Allen's been going crazy.
Wow. And he caught him. Oh my God. What a game.
Keenan Allen's looked uncoverable this game.
Oh my God. No way. What the hell is this?
All right, Chargers defense, we need you. We need you to make a play. Because, Detroit's fully built to just, like, kick a last-second field goal here. Just run the shit out of the ball.
Keenan Allen, 11 catches, 175 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, if you're going up against him in fantasy, I feel bad for you.
Bro, Bijan's finally cooking this week. Like Arthur Smith decided to give him some carries. The
I
idiot.
know, right? That fucking
Bro,
clown,
that
man.
guy's the worst head coach in the league. I don't even care.
Actually,
He's worse than
actually,
Staley. Like his press conferences, bro, actually makes like it annoys me so much. Oh,
he's
London, lucky pass interference. Wow, big call. This will take the Falcons inside the red zone. Oh my god, that's a big call.
yo. Our fantasy matchup in the Gauntlet League is crazy.
Yeah. I've literally been watching that.
It's crazy, bro. Like almost everybody that's in, I think everybody in the thing has double digit points except for Pickens and your defense. Everybody else has double digit points. Oh, and my kicker.
Yeah, this is going down to the wire, man.
Yep. Wait, do you have somebody on Monday Night Football?
Nah.
Nah, the matchup will end tonight on Sunday Night Football. Okay, cool.
Damn. I just need Devontae to go off. That's gonna be tough against the Jets.
Wait, CeeDee Lamb just caught a touchdown?
You have CD.
Yeah, but why is CD playing? Like, why is he still in the game? There's this
No,
wild
you
shit
don't have
going
him
on.
this week,
Oh yeah, no, I guess not. But I'm saying, why is CD Lamb playing right now?
bro. That's good, man. Shout out CD Lamb, bro. Underrated receiver.
For sure, for sure. Yo, I actually can't believe this. 1:30 left in the third quarter, up 28 against Tommy DeVito, and Mike McCarthy got his starters in there, bro. That guy's a savage.
Yeah, that's wild.
Bro, the Cowboys outscored this team 82-7 this year, bro. That is a
Dak has thrown for 400 yards.
that is a
Look
different
at
type
these stats. Listen to this. Brandon Cooks, 9 receptions, 173 yards, 1 touchdown. CD
Bro.
Lamb, 9 receptions, 142 yards, 1 touchdown.
Bro. That's
Oh,
crazy.
Ritter, touchdown. Wow. He ran it in.
Fucking running quarterback, bro.
So let's see. What are the Falcons going to go probably for 2 here to make it a 3-point game?
Yeah.
Imagine they miss. Oh, I hope they miss.
Yeah, I want to see this be a 1-point game and then Kyler gets the last second kick.
Oh, that would be great. Can you hear my text notification?
Yeah.
Let me shut this down. It's loud as hell, man.
For real.
How do I turn the sound down, bro?
It's from a phone or a laptop?
Laptop.
If it's on iMessage,
no good.
If it's on iMessage, I think you can just mute notifications, or like even you can put it on like do not disturb or something.
Yeah, let me just do DND. There you go.
Little wide receiver screen to JSN for Gino.
Oh shit, that game's still going on.
4th and 1. Yeah, yo, that game has so much time left too, bro. It's 14 minutes left in the fourth. That game's gonna go on for a while. Yo, Detroit got so many yards on first down. They're in field goal range already. Khalif Raymond.
Yeah, that's a big play. They're just gonna run the shit out the ball now. Bro, Dervin James is cooked, man. I seen this guy get cooked.
100%, bro. 100%.
How old is he? He's 27. This guy's he got injured, right?
He's had a lot of injuries in his career. They're probably taking their toll, but like also there's that, and there's the fact that his style of safety is also kind of like those guys end up being linebackers now. Like he should maybe consider like transforming his body and becoming a linebacker, because those kind of players aren't safeties anymore.
Yeah, it's
a combination of things. But yeah, it's just like Jamal Adams, same thing. Like, bro, you're a linebacker now. Like, you may as well just embrace the role change.
Bro, he's just Blitz boy needs to. Yeah, it's not looking good for him.
It's really not.
All right, Cardinals, 2:33 left from their own 25. Kyler completes it to Rondale Moore for an 8-yard gain on first. This game means more to me than anything. This game is my season. Second and 2. They run it with Connor. Connor, big run. Gets to the 41.
How many yards is that?
Got like 8 yards on that, but like he was stopped for negative
Oh yeah,
play.
yeah.
Turned that into 8 yards. Bro, I saw one play of him. He spun the dude. Absolutely spun him. One of the DNs.
Yeah.
Looped one guy and then trucked another guy. Crazy.
Sheesh.
It was what a play that was. He's like, I didn't really like him in Pittsburgh, but bro, he's such a good running back.
Yo, I feel like in Arizona, his game completely changed. Like they started throwing it to him, and you kind of saw that he's not just a power back.
Yeah, he's been so good there.
He kind of seemed like just like another Najee Harris in Pittsburgh, but now I'm seeing he's like a much better player.
Yeah, maybe it's Pittsburgh that's like, because even Najee at Alabama looked like this explosive player, but he's just slowed down.
Yeah, no, you're right. It might kind of just be Pittsburgh.
Najee's also bulked up a lot as well. Like he looks so much bigger.
Yeah.
Even Connor looks so much leaner in Arizona.
Right.
I remember I was a big James Conner fan because like when Mitch first came out of what's his face?
UNC?
UNC. They how they do the welcome to the league, the rookie thing.
The haircut. Oh yeah, Connor had the nastiest haircut, bro.
It was so I like because I was we're getting a big quarterback, so I was hyped for that shit. But then I followed him from there. They've done 2 Bears quarterbacks. They did Justin Fields as well.
Yeah, it's true.
Maybe they do Caleb as well.
I was gonna say, bro, there might be a number 3.
Bro, that guy is insane though. I watched last night's game. Good Lord.
Nah, it's such a shame how trash that defense is.
Bro.
It's next level dog shit.
Now Bo Nix is getting Heisman conversations. I want to kill myself.
Bro, it's okay. He's going to the Patriots.
Maybe that's good, but bro, Jaden Daniels though, we gotta when we do draft stuff, I'm so excited because that guy he's good, man.
Yo, he was hitting the Heisman celebration too, bro. The quarterback class is something special.
Let's go. That's negative yards for you and Jameer.
Huge negative play for Jameer. Fortunately, it was a reception, but
yeah, that's good for a PPR at least.
Yeah. Fortunately, it was a reception, but that's bad for the fucking Lions, though. Like, you're not really in field goal range anymore. So, yo, let's say Detroit gets like 6 yards in the middle of the field. If you're the Chargers, would you want 145 or like 140 with no timeouts or 1 minute with one timeout?
140 with no timeouts, 100%.
Same. Because I feel like you can run up and clock it in less than 40. So like it's just simple math easy for me.
And you could just run out routes, bro. They're really good at that.
Yeah. Goff gets a clean pocket, gets Amon-Ra for about 11 yards. It's out of bounds too. So this is this is now a clear field goal range, but it's 4th and 2. It's a goable 4th down. And if you get the first down here, you basically ice the game and kick a last-second kick. They're leaving the offense on the field. Jared Goff is calling a play. Now, they have 3 timeouts, so they may just try to get them to go offsides.
Yeah, try to go offsides, yeah. They probably will because such an undisciplined team.
Yeah, it's the Chargers. This is what they do.
Ooh, that should have been pass interference in the Cardinals. It's 3rd and 10 now. Minute 50
and bro, they snapped it quickly and they got it. First down. So they're just gonna kick a last-second kick now.
Damn.
Yo. Oh, it's Kenneth Walker. I saw a single digit number and I was like Derwin, but nah, it was Kenneth Walker that messed up. Well, it was Kenneth Walker
Kyler,
and Derwin.
what a play, Kyler! Bro, what a play,
He's cooking.
dude. It was 3rd and 10. He went to pass. He rolled left, then ran 20 yards backwards, then ran all the way around and got the first down in like 15 yards.
What a funny guy, man.
Bro,
Out there,
does not look like he like stopped whatsoever.
out there running like a badass toddler.
For real, man. You know the snail movie with the rocket, like he was really fat snail.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, I'm seeing the replay right now. Yo, that's a vintage Kyler right there.
That's huge, bro. That is huge. He has insane athleticism, though.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Bro, like he basically like his athleticism allowed him to be like a generational high school and college kind of a player just strictly off that.
Yeah. The
Which I
thing in the
think
league is, though, people are almost as physical and talented as you.
Yeah, that's basically like that's the issue. Just that hits its cap eventually, and it has. So it's just like if he ever really just got to like being obsessed with like just wanting to win games and understand football and like situationally what to do in what moments, like he'd be pretty great. But like it just seems like he'd rather fuck around in game instead.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Second and
All right,
8.
come on.
Kyler goes deep. Oh, what a catch! By McBride. First and 8.
It's 1st and goal, right?
Yeah, first and goal at the 8 yard line.
Okay, let's go.
Caleb Williams, you are a Chicago Bear.
You are a Chicago Bear. So the Lions are going to kick this from 40 yards. They put it on their kicker's favorite hash. Like they did that on purpose. Hopefully this motherfucker misses.
Yeah, I would love that. I need overtime. I want more of this game.
Their kicker wears 36. That's a really weird kicker number, man. I'm hoping that, it comes back to bite him.
What a throw by Kyler. Bit underthrown, but that's perfect.
Do the Falcons have timeouts?
Yeah, I think they have all 3. What do you do here? Do you try and go get a touchdown here?
I got to see the situation real quick.
So Falcons have 2 timeouts. First and goal at the 8. 47 seconds left.
I'm running the ball. I'm running the ball. First down. The kicker made the kick. This game's over. I'm running the ball 1,000,000%, and I'm seeing what happens from that point onwards. If they try to let me score, honestly, I think I would tell my running back, you got to go down at the 1. You got to go down at the 1.
They were trying to let him score, but James Conner took a knee at the 1 yard line.
Yeah, that's smart. Because this is the thing, right? You need to kill both the Falcons' timeouts. And then let's say you fuck around and go 4. Yeah, bro, like just kick a 20-yard field goal from the goal line. Like, you don't have to give the other team the ball back with a chance to win, by the way, right? Because like you go up 6, the other team has a chance to win. It's a small chance, but it's a bigger chance than like you missing a 20-yard kick. That's cash.
Yeah, for sure. Unless you get a touchdown and go up by 8, go up by 7.
Yeah, so that's now you got to go for 2, and it's just like there's a lot going on.
All right. Kyler under center. Let's see what he does.
Takes a knee.
He hands it to Connor, and Connor takes a knee. Wow.
Oh, he's like, I don't want these negative yards on my stats.
Okay. Oh, okay. So now it's 3rd and goal. So now they can really try to go and score. And even if they don't get it, they could just take a timeout for 2 seconds left.
Exactly.
That's really good.
Yeah. No, make sure you get rid of those timeouts, and now you do whatever the fuck you want, man. Like,
This is some big time tank watch, man. Oh wow, they tied it up in Seattle.
Oh shit. Who scored?
All right, Falcons lined up in the tush push formation and take a knee.
All right. So Matt Prater, game on his foot, 20-yard kick. Like, a kick from here is unblockable, basically. Like, Falcons gotta jump over the line, gotta hope the snap gets bobbled. Like, oh shit, Antonio Gibson.
That guy's still kicking.
Somehow, man. Somehow, some way. And he caught he was about 13 yards past the line of scrimmage when he caught this touchdown, or like this pass for the touchdown.
All right, 1 second left. All on this kick. 4th and goal. All right, Matt Prater. Please, dear God, please. If you see it before me, don't ruin it, please.
I won't. That game, you're ahead of me.
All right. Kyler cannot look at the plays, looking at the ground on one knee.
Doug, it's a 20-yard kick, man. Just fucking look at it.
23-yard kick. 23-yard kick. All right. Here we go. Ball is snapped. Yes! Boom! Almost! Oh, let's go.
And the Arizona Cardinals have won their second game. The bum-ass Falcons are doing bum-ass Falcons things.
Hey, you know what we might see now?
Yeah.
Maybe Marvin Harrison Jr., you might be a Cardinal.
That much is true. Because, okay, hold up. I'm actually going to pull it up because, like, this game is over. Actually, I had it pulled up already, right? Cool. So, if you look at Tankathon, let me refresh it for some of the... I think they change it immediately. Dog, we don't need you to be this slow. Damn, yo, I think Tankathon has crashed. That's crazy. All the Bears fans.
Yeah.
Okay, they haven't updated it like exactly that. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see, are they tied with how is their tiebreaker versus New England? How is their tiebreaker versus the Giants? Because they're all 2-8. And honestly, like, I think they're all like Arizona's a better candidate to win games than New England or the Giants. And they're both those teams would take a quarterback. So like, yeah, Arizona might just be in a position where they keep Kyler and they roll with Marvin Harrison Jr. And that,
unless they fall out of Marvin Harrison Jr. range.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. If they win both the games, so it's like if they beat the Bears and they beat the Rams.
Wait, because currently this would put them. This would put them in 4th.
Yeah, I mean it's the because they have the strength of schedule here, so they have I think the Patriots would be 4th, the Cardinals would be 3rd, the Giants would be 2nd.
No, because look, the Patriots are currently 3rd, right? Because they've lost one. Oh wait, the Giants lost as well. So it would be Arizona Cardinals 3rd.
I think so, yeah. Because basically the toughest strength of schedule gets the worst pick.
Worst position, yeah.
Yeah. So Patriots 4th, Cardinals 3rd, Giants 2nd.
Oh shit.
Oh, bro, the Giants are not winning a damn game. The Giants are getting Drake May. It is what it is. Tyrod Taylor, actually, no. I don't know. Maybe Tyrod could win a game.
Oh shit! Look at that, bro. The Giants' strength of schedule is even better than Carolina, so we're good on that aspect as well.
Oh, yeah. Carolina's getting that first overall pick, man.
Ooh. This is really good, man. So wait, let's say we fall into like 6, 7. Who do we get then? Is that a trade back spot? You think?
I think it's either trade back or you guys go edge. I was actually looking at it because I was like, you guys are probably not going like. There's no DBs, there's no corners to take, right? Also, you
There
guys
is
have drafted
Kool-Aid.
corners. Oh yeah,
I mean, yeah,
Kool-Aid.
we're good unless we don't
you
extend Jalen.
Because yeah, exactly, right? Because that's the thing. Like you guys are going to be taking premier positions, so like
Yeah.
you're not going to be taking safety linebacker, right? So if you're
Mhm.
not taking corners, it's basically D line on defense if you make that pick, and then offensively, the premier positions would be like receiver or offensive line. So basically, let's say Marvin Harrison Jr. is not there, that's not receiver at that point. It's basically either offensive line or
No,
defensive.
but there's still Malik Neighbors, Keon Coleman, bro. They're
And
amazing.
I know, but I think that's trade back. That's a trade back.
You think so?
I don't know if they're going 6 or 7. Just because, like, I think the trenches guys will go high. Like, the tackles
There's
and shit would go.
Yeah, Aluf Ashanu, Joe Alt, and then
Yeah.
because the report was he got an edge through Montez Sweat because he didn't like the edges in the draft early on. So I think that probably rules us out on edge. You hear that?
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
No, I heard that. I just wish I have. Yeah, no, that makes sense. But also, like, I'm trying to think.
But we have Braxton Jones, who was playing
Yeah,
really
like,
well. You have Darnell Wright. So it only
guys-
makes sense for receiver because he's not going to pay Mooney. I don't think he'll pay Mooney. Then the
Yeah.
only wide receiver, like good wide receiver we'd have is DJ Moore. We'd have no one else.
Yeah, I think if you were to have a very good 1 and 2, then I think Komet and Scott would probably be okay to round out the rest of your weapons. You're probably okay if your 1 and 2 are good. So yeah, I guess like if they fall out of Marvin Harrison Jr. range, maybe they just go on and take some of the other receivers.
Or could that also be trade up to get Marvin Harrison?
Yeah, it's possible. It's definitely possible.
Bro, this I can't believe I'm in draft mode already. But draft talk is so fun.
Let's fuck around and so this is the funny thing about Carolina, right? Like they're getting the number 1 overall pick with Bryce Young, right? They very well like they could have played whoever the fuck they wanted to play. They could have played Andy Dalton and like also got the number 1 overall pick and then just taken Caleb, right? This trade is actually like it's looking like it's gonna age into like the worst ever.
Bro, 100%. They gave us DJ Moore. They gave us
Caleb.
Tyreek Stevenson, right?
Yeah.
Tyreek Stevenson was really good in Thursday night. And Caleb, bro. Imagine that. Number 1 wide receiver, number 1 quarterback, and like a number 2 corner. Like that's and we also have a second round pick next year. Not this upcoming draft, the draft after that.
Yeah, I know. It's actually just one of the worst ones.
You know why he didn't want to do that? Because in our like order of like players we wanted for them, it was Brian Burns number 1, Derek Brown number 2, and DJ Moore was 3rd. But they didn't want to give us either, not even Derek Brown. Imagine that.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like they're just being like, it sounds like both teams basically just want positional value. But at the same time, like, if you weigh out talent versus positional value, it's kind of all the same. Like, DJ Moore plays a pretty valuable position and he's like really great at it. Like, it shouldn't have been that big of a deal. But also, like, what is the point of keeping Brian Burns and then not wanting to pay the price he's going to ask for? Like, after the whole thing about the conversations between the conversations between the Bears and the Panthers and the Panthers and the Rams, that he's going to be like, yo, this team like isn't trading me for shit, so I'm gonna ask for all the money in the world. Like, I don't know, man. That franchise is just doing some of the most ridiculous shit.
Bro, it's one of the worst trades ever. It's actually insane.
It's
Wow.
real nasty. But yeah. Any thoughts on any of the games that happened today? Otherwise, I thought San Fran got back on track as expected.
Hey, the Jaguars, man. What the hell?
Yeah,
Are they
that was actually, bro. I kind of don't know about that team, like just generally, right? Because like, how are they in such close games against the Steelers and the Saints? I may guess maybe when they beat Buffalo, people were like, "Oh, they beat
in the
Buffalo,"
cold,
but
bro?
now, what's
Remember
that?
week 1? Until
Yeah,
AR-15 got hurt, bro. They were very close.
yep. Obviously they lost by 20 to Houston. They beat the like they none of their results look good. Not one of their results looks good.
They beat the Bills, but they were in London after the Bills traveled on Thursday, so you could tell they were
and it's
tired.
the Bills, yo. Like the Bills beat
Yeah, the
themselves
Bills have been
sometimes.
good.
Bills beat themselves sometimes. Like, yeah, Jacksonville, man. Like, and we talked about this in the season preview, and a Jags fan kind of questioned us about it. But yo, this team did nothing to get better.
Look at their schedule coming up as well. So they have Titans at home. That's probably a win. But then they have Texas. No, they have Houston in
Texans,
Houston.
yeah,
They have the Bengals at home. Then
yeah.
they go to Cleveland. That's 3 L's in a row, guaranteed.
And then Baltimore, bro.
And then they have Baltimore at home. Yeah, that's 4 L's in a row, buddy.
Yo, Houston are gonna host a playoff game, bro. Can you imagine?
Oh
They're gonna hand
God.
the Cardinals like the 19th overall pick or some shit, right? They'll have traded basically 12 and 19 for 3.
That honestly, that's one of the you're talking about the Panthers trade, one of the worst trades ever. That might be
Yeah,
one of the best trades ever, bro. Like a trade up that high that actually worked, because those
yeah,
barely ever work,
yeah,
bro. And can I say,
yeah,
Coleridge, Bernard, Stroud the fourth, bro.
bro. He's him.
This guy is unbelievable.
He's him. He's him.
Tell me if I'm wrong, right? Or if I'm
Yeah,
overdoing it.
yeah.
If I say there hasn't been 3 quarterbacks that have played better than me, he's been a top 3 quarterback this year.
Oh yeah. So I saw MVP like conversation starting around him, and I don't think that that's unfair. I think that like again, you have to look at all the things he's navigated, right? Bad offensive line because of injuries. Basically, their running back doesn't fit their scheme, right? Damian Pierce was much better last year than this year because he doesn't really fit the scheme. Unestablished receiving weapons, rookie head coach, rookie offensive coordinator. He's had to go through a lot, and he's navigated it really, really well. Like quarterbacks tend not to be this good this early. Like he deserves a ton of credit, and a ton of praise. And yeah, like he's just, bro, the future looks so bright for him. And like I think if there's anything people are learning, it's that Georgia game was actually like a sign of the
Bro,
future. That
bro.
Georgia game was a sign of the future. Like and it's just tough when that game is your last game because then teams don't get to evaluate like was that a one-time thing or did you figure something out? But he clearly figured something out, and he is a very good player. Bro, he's just like he threw that pick today that I was so upset for him because I was like
Yeah,
he played
yeah.
such a clean game. If you
Such a
throw
clean game.
this game away on such a stupid decision and throw, that just sucks. But fortunately, they got the win, man. He's an awesome player, dude.
Bro, and think about it,
Yeah,
bro. They fumbled it when they were up 10. He fumbled it at the inside the, I think it was first and goal. Remember
yeah,
he fumbled it on the snap. He was trying to hand it off.
yeah.
But they could have,
Right,
bro, they could have like gone up a couple touchdowns on the Bengals.
100%, 100%. Yeah, it could have been much worse.
And look at their schedule coming up, bro. Have you
Bro,
seen this? At Houston,
I haven't, but
Cardinals at home. They have
yeah,
the Jaguars at home. They have the Broncos at home. 3 home games in a row. Then they
yeah,
go to then they go to the Jets. Then they go to
yeah.
the Titans. Then they have the Browns at home. The Titans at home, and then they go to the Indiana.
Every game is winnable. Every
Bro,
game is winnable.
wow. How many? Let's see. How many guaranteed wins do they have from here on? One. Cardinals, yes. Jaguars, yes. Actually, no. Jaguars 50
Bro, but you
50.
know what's wild? I think they lose 2 games tops.
Okay. Yeah. I
Like
think
like
yes. Agreed.
tops 2, right?
Agreed.
1 is on the table. 0 is probably too much, but they probably lose. They're gonna win 11 to 12 games this year.
My
And like
goodness.
you look at Jacksonville, is Jacksonville gonna win 11 to 12? Probably not with their schedule.
No.
And Jacksonville potentially doesn't make the playoffs if the other AFC teams do their thing. Like if the
Yeah.
AFC North keeps AFC Northing, then yeah, Jacksonville might not make the playoffs. They're also going to have to compete against Buffalo or Miami, right? So, bro, the AFC is actually a bloodbath.
Bro, like, you know what's crazy is, remember how we were talking about, like, start of the season, that the way they set up the roster for him, just because his quick game is so good, bro, they have the most explosive plays in the NFL. They're
Yeah,
number one in the NFL when it comes to explosive plays of 25
yeah,
yards or more. Bro, he's throwing bombs out there to Noah Brown. Think about the receivers they have for the future. Noah Brown,
yeah.
Tank Dell, who looks amazing,
That's the one.
and John Mechie. And John Mechie hasn't even,
And
bro, he
Nico
hasn't even
Collins.
done anything.
And Nico
And Nico,
Collins.
oh my god.
Yeah, but like to your point, John Mechie hasn't even done anything, right? He'll probably just take Robert Woods' role once Robert Woods is gone. Like they're very set. They just have to find the right running back. I think the fact that
Yeah.
Singletary looks better in that scheme than Dameon Pierce shows you how bad of a fit Dameon Pierce is. They're an outside zone running team like the Niners are, like the Dolphins are. They have to get those kind of running backs. Once they do, though, they will get better.
They
Like I
need
don't know who
speed.
the Bro, you know what it is, right? Like, if they were to get DeAndre Swift in free agency, bro, he'd be such a good scheme fit there.
Yeah, that would be crazy. Let me see their cap space.
It must be decent, bro. It must be decent. I feel like they must have like eaten a lot of their bad cap earlier on. Like it can't be. I don't think it's this year.
Bro, they have $73 million to spend next year.
Yeah. Nah, they're in a good spot.
Bro,
They're in a good spot.
Will Anderson looks like a beast. He's not getting a lot of stats, but bro, if you watch him play, he looks like a beast.
Yeah.
And they don't have any talent on the defensive line apart from him. Imagine they add defensive line pieces.
So that's the thing. Like the Joe Greenard guy, I don't know what his name is, but he's top 15 in the league in sacks, right? Like, who is it? Sheldon Rankins in the middle. Like he's cool.
Going off.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like, but that's what on D'Amico, right? Because we looked at that team and we're like, defensively they have the pillars, but they don't have the rest of the defense. But like he's just getting guys to produce. Like that's what good coaches do. They just get guys to produce. And that's what's happening in Houston. Like the defensive guys are producing. Obviously, like they give up their fair share of yards and like numbers, but like situationally, when they need to make plays to win games, like they tend to get it.
Yeah, bro, they do. They really do.
So yeah, man, Houston's in a good spot. The playoffs will be interesting in the AFC, but the end of the regular season will be amazing too, bro. The month of December in the AFC will be magical, bro. Look at the schedule. Look at all the different matchups. It'll be a lot of fun.
Let me see this. Oh my god, yeah, there's a lot of good matchups here. Shit. Bengals, Jags, Monday night. That's a huge game.
Bro, the stakes will be so high in every single one of those games. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody that's watching this right now, whether you're going to be watching this live or whether you're going to be watching this later. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. The content is free, but you can go ahead and, pay us with your likes and subscriptions. Those are two very important forms of engagement for the growth of a YouTube channel. And that's what we're trying to do. Obviously, there's going to be a lot more content coming up, but again, interactive live streams. Feel free to get out active in the chat. Go ahead, Murtaza.
You update it. Refresh this thing. It updated.
Dope. Okay.
Real quick. Let's see before we close out. Look at that.
Hold up. I think they updated the strength of schedule too.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
they
did.
haven't updated the Giants. They haven't updated the Giants. But yeah, Chicago is now number 1 and will probably stay there for the foreseeable future.
Surely the Patriots win another game. Surely. They Bill Belichick. They
Let's look at the
pull something
schedule.
out of their ass. Oh, they Patriots Giants next week. Oh my.
Oh, bro, hold up.
They're
Yo,
massive.
if Tyrod's not back, that's a guaranteed win. If
Bro, and
Tyrod's
they
not
play
back,
the Broncos.
those are the ones. Those are the ones. I think. Oh, and they play the Jets. The Jets is like somehow it's an automatic win for them. Like,
Oh my. And
so-
let's see the Giants, right? The Giants. They have the Packers still. And they have the
Yo.
Eagles in week
week
the
18.
last
Oh, bro, they're winning that game 1,000,000%. We're handing them that game no matter what. That is gonna, like, literally. I'm half serious. But if the Eagles need a win for like playoff seeding, but we can cost the Giants Drake May, yo, Marcus Mariota, you get week 18.
bro. He
Oh,
made some
and you
crazy
get to keep Eagles players off the MetLife turf. Yo, bro, fuck that shit. Nobody's playing in week 18.
Yeah, that's
Nobody's playing in week 18. Marcus Mariota, go.
bro. Hey, you kind of pissed though? Yeah, Caleb's in NFC.
100%, bro. It's annoying, but it is what it is. Like, it was gonna happen anyways, right? Like, this can only happen for so long. Eventually, the good young prospects will end up in the NFC. But yeah, honestly, that's the thing, right? That's gonna be frustrating and annoying. Because honestly, I was looking at it like New England. Who else is out there? I mean, it didn't turn out to be like there's really not that many AFC teams there, but I was looking at teams like New England and Denver. I was like, yo, these teams have a chance to actually make it happen, but they just keep fucking around and winning games. It'll be interesting to just see what happens, because the thing is like, I don't know if you've heard this before. You probably have. But I have a friend that's a Bears fan that always used to, like, his response to all the like Mahomes jokes were always just like, dude, if we got Mahomes, we would have fucked it up. Right. That was like kind of always his thing, right? Now we're actually gonna see, like, okay, you kind of have the prospect, right? And like, you don't have the organization yet, right? You might, right? We're gonna learn more about polls as time goes on, right? We already don't really love what's going on with Eberflus and Getsy, but that's the thing, is like, you guys don't have the organization figured out yet, but now you have the prospects. So it's like, we're about to see all that, like, what would have happened if we had Mahomes, we're about to see right now. So
yeah, that's a really good point.
that's the part I find really interesting, because like the thing is like, I think everybody rates Herbert as a like prospect, right? But you see what happens when you put Herbert in a bad organization. It's just not hitting like that, right?
Yeah,
Trevor Lawrence, pretty solid prospect up until he got Doug Peterson. It wasn't hitting at all. Even right now, it's kind of still not really. So it's just like, we're about to, like, the pressure is on Chicago to figure things out. I think they have so much draft capital and like so many resources. It would just be so hard to fuck it up. So I do think they'll figure it out. But again, like, it's just like, it's a good case study. It's, what happens when you drop a generational prospect in a situation where they just tend to get it wrong at that position. So
bro,
it's just going to be fun to watch, bro.
If we get a good head coach, like good offensive minded head coach, you know who I want? Ben Johnson. I love you.
Slowick.
Give me Bobby Slowick, please.
Oh, bro, yeah.
Because we've seen him legit with the rookie quarterback. How fucking good this guy is.
Yeah, and
he's from that San Francisco scheme, which is the most popular, best scheme in the league. Honestly, that Shanahan system, bro. There's no misses. I don't know. There's Ben Johnson, the history of coaching. I don't know. It's
no, that's true. It's definitely true. And like, the thing is like, with Slowick, think about the weapons they have in Houston, and then think about what could be the weapons in Chicago, right? In theory, Chicago from the beginning will have a back that's probably a better fit and better weapons, and on paper, a better offensive line than the backups that Houston had to put on the field earlier this year. So conceivably, like, Slowick will have better options around the field, a better quarterback prospect, and just a
better
defense. Oh, you put that in there as well, bro. So like that's the thing. It makes a lot of sense. It'd be very interesting to see. They could do good things, but it's just like they again like it's like in a card game. If you have a great hand, you still have to play the hand correctly, but you have a great hand, right? Like
Yeah,
that's the
exactly, exactly.
situation they're in.
I honestly, bro, like, trust me when I say this. We are
Yeah,
one D tackle, right? A really good D tackle,
yeah,
below an above average center and left
yeah,
guard,
yeah,
right? And obviously quarterback Caleb
yeah,
Williams, we're getting him, and just a good play caller away from being the Houston Texans. I'm telling you, because this division, the lines are good, but we can be the second team and compete in the NFC.
yeah,
Because look, our secondary is good,
yeah,
right? You saw, I don't know if you saw Thursday night's game. Kyler Gordon, Tyreek Stevenson, Jaquan Brisker. Secondary
yeah.
is
They're
good.
good.
We got Sweat. We got Pickens and Dexter. Offensive line is decent. Darnell Wright, Braxton Jones, Tevin Jenkins. We got DJ Moore. We got Cole Kmet. We
Yeah,
literally just need a quarterback, a D tackle, and two positions on the O line. Get rid of Whitehair and Patrick.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
we'd be
I
cooking.
agree. I agree. If we're looking at that team as the Houston as like the playbook, right? They're definitely very close to that. Um, Jared Brown says, "Let's go Arizona Cardinals." So yeah, homie pulled up earlier with the Diamondbacks logo in his profile, and the Cardinals won. So look, Jared, I don't know if you're familiar, but Murtaza on this channel is a huge Bears fan. And I think your Cardinals may have just secured him, Caleb Williams, for the future.
My
So
dog.
if you're the good luck charm that showed up to this channel during the Cardinals game, and then that's when the Cardinals won, you might be one of Murtaza's favorite people.
Bro,
It might
it's
be that. Bro, Rivera did it again. He did it again.
no way.
He did it again, bro. This fucking idiot.
No way. Bro, Geno
Anyways, bro.
Smith, man. This guy's been so cheeks this year. He's been bad this year, man.
Bro, actually, it's been so frustrating. Like you look at that
He's
team and you're
Black
like, this
Daniel
team
Jones,
is
man.
bro, the team is so sick, and then the quarterback is so fucking like underwhelming. Um, but yeah, this game, fuck it, man. Whatever. I'll watch till the end of the fourth. I don't even know if I give too much of a fuck about overtime. But yeah, I'm gonna watch to the end of the fourth.
Yeah, same here. Let's stay to let's stay. Let's see how this shit ends.
Yo, I already see it, bro. They're gonna take the Bears logo and like put a ALEB at the end of it, and that's how they're gonna put Caleb somewhere, bro. Like that's gonna
Oh
happen,
shit.
bro. Hundred
Oh,
percent,
that's dope. Bro, I'm ready
hundred
for it,
percent.
man. Hey, and we could trade Justin Fields, get some draft capital.
Well,
Get
that's what the end that's what the end of this year is about, bro. The end of this year is about basically topping out whatever Justin Fields draft value is, or sorry, like trade value is.
bro. I wouldn't care if he won 2-3 games from here. Like,
Yeah,
just
exactly. Because that pick doesn't matter. You guys actually should be trying to win games. Because like your draft pick falling in the top 10 is not gonna outweigh the value added if Justin Fields starts to like get some wins underneath his belt in terms of what you'll get back. So like from a
for
draft
sure.
value standpoint, you stand to gain more from playing well. So that should definitely be the goal. But I mean, like ultimately, it's a win-win either way because he either like you guys are gonna play like shit and his trade value drops, but your pick goes up, or vice versa. So like, yeah, I mean, again, just like the hand is so good, it would just it's very hard to mess this up.
Bro. And bro, you know we have like $120 million to spend in free agency.
Yeah, yeah,
So you trade Justin Fields, someone get like another second round pick, trade for a Montez Sweat level impact player. You know,
yeah,
get a D tackle. There's, oh man, the future's bright, bro. I think we have the GM. Like I still believe in Ryan Poles
yeah,
because the thing is the Eberflus thing. The reports were that before even they hired him, the Bears had like a committee that were searching for head coaches and GMs, and they already like shortlisted three head coaches, and gave it to polls and like, okay, hire from these guys. So
he didn't really even get to pick his guy necessarily.
Exactly. So it could be that now this time, when he fires him, if he fires him, I hope he fires him. He gets free reign at who he wants, and if it's a quarterback coming in, he's most likely going to get an offensive-minded head coach, since he was an O-lineman himself. So
yeah, no, that's important, bro. It's definitely going to be important to get your young quarterback stability from the coaching position. Like, it's very important. So they'll probably do it. And again, like, the options are very clear. It's either going to be Slowick or Ben Johnson. I have a very hard time imagining they'll find somebody else that they want.
Yeah, 100%. It's one of those two. Or even this guy, Shane Waldron.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, that's true, bro. He's cooking too. Also, the guy who was like, it's not the same, but I quietly think that the Bucs offensive coordinator has done a solid job with Baker. Because like Baker's Baker, bro. Like, I really didn't think he would be able to even play to the level that he's playing. So, like,
damn, yeah,
he's done a reasonable job. Like, that could be one for the future if you see him with maybe a different kind of quarterback.
Yeah, I hear that.
And also, that guy was working with Waldron before. Basically, anybody tied to like the Shanahan McVay tree, like anybody who's like within a couple degrees of separation to that tree, the stocks go up. The stocks go up.
For sure. Gino, what a pass. All right, just get down, DK. Stop running, you idiot. Just get down. Damn, they're going to spike it. Nice.
Yo,
Gino, hurry the fuck up.
I'm going to play ahead of you, and I look forward to your reaction to what you're about to see.
All right, okay. Chill out. Oh, okay. Come on. I need the Seahawks to win because I like the Seahawks, man. I want to see them in the playoffs.
Same.
My guy Spoon, man. I need him. They're probably going to call a timeout here, aren't they? All right. Yep, they did. Okay. Have you seen the kick yet? Don't.
No.
Okay. Good.
Myers just stepped onto the field, but they're showing replays. But yeah, it's so funny. One pass to DK is good. He gets down the field. The next pass to DK is so bad. And then, like, the final pass to DK is good. That's just the story of Geno Smith.
Bro. Also, man, these Commanders DBs, man, they just suck. They're so bad.
Real haram business.
Bro, they need to get another DB. They should have traded for Jalen Johnson, man. Just get some DBs. You guys got a good roster. All right. Snap the ball. Kick is up. It is good. Seattle wins 6-3. Wow. Okay. Let's see where that puts them in the things. 6-3. Did they have the tiebreaker over San Fran?
They haven't played each other. It would be divisional record. But hold up. The Seahawks lost to the Rams, so probably not. Yeah, probably not. The Niners lost to the Vikings, Bengals, Browns. Yeah, 2 AFC losses and a non-divisional loss. So yeah, it would be the Niners have the tiebreaker. But I was gonna say, Vikings are gonna get that last wildcard spot, aren't they? Look at their schedule.
Let me see.
They play next to nobody for like the next 4 or 5 weeks.
They played. Oh my god,
bro! They're gonna run off a bunch of wins.
They have 3 tough games.
3 tough games, but bro, look at their competition for that wild card spot. It's realistically the Rams, the Commanders, Rams, Commanders, and then whoever finishes second in the South. So like, probably the Falcons. The Vikings are probably gonna fuck around and make the playoffs and get baptized by the 2 seed, but that's just the life of the Vikings.
Bro, I need that in my life. Imagine if it's the Niners as well in the 2 seed. Oh, I need that.
Bro, it might be the Lions, and those teams might play each other 3 times in a month. 3 times in a month where those teams play, because it would be week 16, 18, and the wild card game.
Bro, and they have to pay Jefferson in the offseason with a terrible fucking draft position. Oh my god.
Dude, they would fuck around and pick JJ McCarthy, I feel.
That guy's cheeks, by the way.
100%, bro. That's why, a Kenny Pickett's gonna happen in this draft. Like, somebody's gonna get picked around 20 that's actually just bad, and it's probably gonna be him. I have him being this year's like Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, bro. Oh, and by the way, hashtag extend Jordan Love, bro. These guys, I don't know how you guys lost again today. You fucking bums. Win some games, bro. Win some fucking games.
Yeah, where are they right now? They're at number 6 overall. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I feel like I looked at their schedule and there are a couple games there that are gettable.
They have the Giants still. And they have the Panthers. Hey, my dog, Green Bay with 5 wins. Where would that put them? With 5 wins, around what you think?
Bro, you're looking at this wrong. Give them the Bears game in the week 18 as well. Give them 3 wins. 6 wins right now.
I'm tripping.
Yo, think about if they were 3 wins better right now, they'd be in the playoffs, right? Which obviously isn't the point. But the point is 3 wins probably gets you like outside of the top 10.
Wait, how can you check last year's draft order?
Yeah.
How?
Here I don't. Hold up. NFL
check
order.
2023 NFL draft order. Okay. I want to see where the 6-win teams ranked.
These fuckers better have records. Dave, what the hell? The draft results. Does that sound like
with records or something?
Nah, fuck. What would it be? Like I need it before. So like week 18, post from. Okay, see, this is what it is. Right after the end of the regular season. Yo, 6 wins gets you. Yeah, 6 wins gets you. Basically outside of the top 6, right?
Okay, and there's worse teams this year that are like the worst teams are worse. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
They could be around. They're probably gonna be between 9 and 12.
Hey, let's go, Jared. Let's go. We got the Cardinals. Got the Cardinals pick out there. We're all Cardinals today. Kyler back. K1.
Yo, I still remember like weird Cardinals story. When the Cardinals hired Cliff Kingsbury, when Josh Rosen was still their quarterback, and he did a tweet, "Welcome Cliff," and then he was like, Josh Rosen is our guy, and then they drafted Kyler.
Yo, the fact that we found out later that GM was an alcoholic makes so much sense.
Bro, it
makes so much sense, man. That guy was moving like an alcoholic. But yeah, no. What is it? Where is it? Jared said that Kyler Murray looked good today, bro. Kyler Murray did not look as rusty as some quarterbacks look. And again, I think the big takeaway here is if they win too many games to draft a good quarterback, they can always just stick with Kyler. That's not really a bad plan B. It gets a lot worse. But we're going to wrap this stream up here, people. It was a great time. We talked about a lot. We're going to do future streams for sure. Look out for Thursday Night Football, people. Bengals, Ravens. We will be here watching the game, talking about anything you want to talk about. When we do Thursday football streams, we usually preview the week's games going forward, and that's what we'll be doing as well. Starting around next week or the week after, we're going to start doing playoff machine streams like on a random day during the week where we just fuck around with the playoff machine and see if we can come up with any like wacky, reasonable scenarios. So that's what we'll be doing. A lot more shit coming up. I'm going to do a stream at some point where I go back and look at our divisional predictions for this year. So interesting streams coming up. Make sure you guys stay tapped in. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. What's up?
One last thing before we leave. Alam, let the people know. Are we doing Thanksgiving streams?
Oh, 100% we'll be doing the Thanksgiving stream. So the Detroit game is Detroit Green Bay. That's kind of ass, right?
But
Cowboys.
it would be fun to see them get their shit kicked. So
That's true. So
that could
honestly,
be a betting stream. Just saying. But
that
go ahead.
that might not be a bad one. You might have to hold that down because I might be at work.
Oh shit. Okay.
But all right,
But
we'll see.
the
We'll figure it out. Yo,
Niners game,
Thursday night guaranteed. The first two
Yeah,
games we'll see. But 100%. You'll be seeing a lot more of us on Thursday because the games are a little bit less shit from this point onwards, and they're gonna start flexing the Thursday games. So you guys will see us
True.
more on Thursday nights, people. Again, stay tapped in because more content is coming. I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Peace.